The following program is brought to you by Naleo TV, the people's platform.
Welina mai e nā hoa makamaka o Hawaiinuiākea. Mai ke kai kūʻono a o Hilo One. I ke ʻaina kaulana lele Koaʻe o Hāmākua. I ka ʻaina kaulana aliʻi o Kamehameha I Kohala. I ka ʻaina wela o ka lā I Kona. I ke one ʻeleʻele I Punaluʻu o Kaʻū. I nā paia ʻaʻala I ka hala a o Puna. Welina mai.
Welina mai. Welcome, family and friends, to the 62nd Annual Merrie Monarch Festival Royal Parade. From the sands of Hilo One to the famous cliffs of Hāmākua, the chiefly lands of Kohala, the sun-scorched lands of Kona, the black sands of Kaʻū, and the hala-scented fragrance of Puna. Aloha nui kākou. Mahalo nui, everyone, for coming and celebrating the 62nd Annual Merrie Monarch Festival Royal Parade.
Judging on his attire, shirt excellent, pants nice, face Aloha.
There's nothing like a Hilo parade, is there, huh, Pomai?
Oh, no. And you know, it is a beautiful day here in Hawaiʻi.
Not too hot, not too cold, just right.
That's right. And, you know, the Merrie Monarch Festival is definitely in the air. Family and friends. We drove here this morning. The line around Kawamoto's. So, you know, we got food here. We got flowers, music, the culture, the art.
And so many keiki. That's the thing that I particularly appreciate because
I love
I can remember in my aliʻi, we're sitting on the sidewalk in front of Hongwanji. That's our family favorite, right? And then the next generation and the next, now the Puna are there. And this is what it's all about, passing it on from generation to generation.
Yes, it is.
And you got to teach them about the food you just mentioned for sure.
Man, I tell you, any kind of food that you possibly want to eat is in town here in this season of Merrie Monarch. But of course, Hawaiian food.
Oh no. Yes. And my favorite thing, yesterday I took my mo'opuna to the plaza because you're not necessarily there to buy everything under the sun, but you got to check out the people. It was like a fashion show. Promise. I love the fact that we've almost developed this understanding about how to present yourself during Merrie Monarch. The papale, the lole, the lei, all the jewelry. It's just, we're so proud to be mea Hawaii right now.
Now, and of course, Auntie Jackie, you know, you've been part of arts and culture here in Hawaii and on the Big Island, of course, for many, many years. What is your favorite part about the Merrie Monarch Festival?
The finesse. Nobody does anything half-heartedly.
Right.
It's 150%. There is such an elevation that goes along with all the dancing, all of the oli. It's just something extraordinary and elevated. So that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Gotta have to be.
Absolutely. And aside from the food, mine is, of course, just watching the halau, you know, come together and just to kind of see the creativity, the artistic things that the kumu come up with. And then, of course, you know, as a halau, they have to work together. And from the flowers, the adornments, to the actual hula motions.
It takes years, really, planning.
Yes, it does.
They might be working for this year, but they're already thinking about, you know, next year and the year after that, planning ahead. What I love is nobody anywhere doesn't know somebody who is either involved in the halau or is dancing in the halau or has to go pick something to help the halau or to feed the halau.
That's right.
You know, be it musubi or be it, you know, Hawaiian food, everyone's involved in some fashion.
That is very true. In fact, you know, one of the halau that's entering in the festival flew over from Maui, and they needed last minute. They called and said, "Hey, can you kua? You know, we need a place to put our flowers, to, you know, to refrigerate, because they have all of these foliage that they have to make sure it stays fresh for the actual performance." So, you know, you're right about all of the hands coming together.
And what the people here who come don't necessarily always see is what happens behind the scenes. You know, you mentioning taking care of the flowers. Where do people stay? Where do they pack their hukana? Where do they put their toothbrush? I mean, you think of everything that goes along with traveling from place to place. And behind each hula dancer, there's like an entourage of family and kumu, kākou. People are helping them in every aspect. True?
Yeah, very true. Yes, it's definitely a time where, our culture, our history, the values really come together. And like you mentioned, back scene, Auntie Luana Kavelu and her daughter, Kathy Kavelu, they've just been doing such an incredible job perpetuating our culture and just shining.
I kind of went and snooped around the internet, and there was this wonderful interview with Uncle George Naope, asking him, when did this start? And he said 1962. And he said he wanted to do something special. It's a treasure.
Yes.
So I always thought the blessing that, whoever invented film, made cameras that led to all these videos that allows us to stream and to convey to you what is happening today. I bow deeply. Human ingenuity, intuition led to all of this. And we can share it worldwide. Get plenty of people from Hawaii who now live elsewhere.
Yes.
But they can enjoy what we offer every year from our moko ke'awe.
Absolutely, yes. Very grateful for that. All right.
You gonna sing for me today, Pomai?
Sing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I have been your fan. Here we go.
Aloha.
Yoo-hoo.
Yes.
Got to stand for that one, though.
Speaking of music, Auntie, I have to say this is definitely part of that year where you see so many of the different musicians. They all come together, they work together. You hear them. Of course, the first night is Miss Aloha Hula night. They all come together. Then they have a break because it's Kahiko night, Friday night. And then tonight, wrapping up our Merrie Monarch Festival, is our Awana night. So the music is just something to that. There's so many things that I look forward to, but musicians, music, I love it.
I have a chicken skin scale. When certain things happen, like, when we have Kaʻū Boshard open with his pule, that was not simply a pule, it was an oli, it was a mele, it was he revealing his kākou for all the people, his support and his beliefs. The chicken skin scale went way over. And I love it also because his talent is beyond question. But guess what? His sons, how is it possible?
Yes.
They are in also the world of Hanakiaka in theater, and they are so talented. They can act, sing, dance. So it's me Hawaii, all kinds of, Loina Hawaii cultural things they've learned, but they also segue to the other stage and share their talents.
And I absolutely love that when you can see the next generation stepping up and really stepping into, that same culture, arts.
Without fear.
Without fear.
It's amazing to me that, yes, we as a kingdom have for decades, centuries, had our arts in our culture.
Yes.
But when we went through all kinds of changes, people from the outside, almost everything was lost. But got rejuvenated, the language came back, the culture is at our fingertips now. But what I love is that there's no fear to try new things, to experiment in other stages, to go around the world and do it.
And because we're always evolving. And of course, Auntie Jackie, you, like I mentioned earlier, you are part of that, right? With theater.
Well, I was very fortunate because, like your daughter, I went to St. Joseph's School, and for me, the be-all and end-all was Mr. Clarence Waipa.
I love Mr. Waipa.
Mr. Waipa, a product of Keaukaha.
Yes.
And he went to the ʻāina haole. He went to the continent to school, and he put himself through college by Hawaiian kanikapila in nightclubs, all of those situations. But when he came back home, he was recruited by another wonderful person, Paul Tellett, to teach at St. Joseph, and then the world changed. For many of us, it shifted because he understood performance.
Yes.
He understood working really hard, but laughing as you work.
Oh, yeah.
So that approach was something that shaped all of our understanding of what entertainment and education is supposed to be all about.
So I'm going to tell you a real quick story about
Please,
Mr. Waipa. So Mr. Waipa was actually my music teacher at St. Joseph's. And alumni, St. Joseph's alumni right here, go Cardinals. But Mr. Waipa, I always laugh and joke around, but it's really, I think it's true, that the only reason I passed music class was because of Mr. Waipa. So.
I love it. She's talented, so I don't know about that, but he sparked her and he said, yeah.
No, Hawaiian history. Sorry, he was my Hawaiian history / also music teacher. So.
He probably integrated a lot of Hawaiian music into the Hawaiian history part because he did write Hawaiian plays, that had music in them as well.
Yes.
So wonderful. There are little quips, too, that he would say. He was always telling us to homogenize instead of harmonize.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yep. And his famous thing was, when you sing, it's 90% atama, 15% voice. And we would add it up and go, wait, no, add up.
Yeah, definitely, just, again, your knowledge, just like Mr. Waipa, just like our ancestors. And, you know,
Let me
they
speak
bring
about
so
ancestors.
much.
You
Yes.
have generations in your family that are people who entertain, who sing from their hearts, who write music,
Yes.
who dance, everything.
Yep.
What is it like growing up in that kind of a family?
In fact, I'm just going to point out that my aunt, two of my aunts, actually three of them are sitting right across from us here, and they have the same spot every year, but they are and have been a part of our musical family, right, from hula dancing to singing, and it's, you know, it's something that I'm just so blessed and grateful for, because it's really like no other, right? Being able to
True.
sing, being able to tell stories, mo'olelo, and mele, of course, music, and our hula, dancing. And so I think I'm just grateful. If there was one word that I could sum up, you know, what that was like and what it is like to be in that musical family and having that history, it's just blessed.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
They received gifts and they're not afraid of using them. I think that's half the thing, too. And then the keiki, each new generation is being reared in that culture, learning what is important. I mean, what I love, too, is that some of the things you folks know so well as a family are things we cut our teeth on. Hupu, hino, hino. Everybody's got to know that. All these things that I think are, we could call our own cultural literacy. There's something everybody who lived in Hawaii ought to know. And those are some of the stories and some of the songs. Of course, we always look to our schools for May Day to teach the keiki that too. But in your family, there's a shared knowledge, which I love. And when we were in high school, some of your family used to do the rock and roll for our dances.
Oh, I know. You know, and that's what I love too about it. It's the diversity, right? We live here in Hawaii, and I have to say, I love Hawaiian music is just something that just sticks out like no other. The language, the music, but we live in such a diverse environment, a diverse place, that, you know, we get to blend different sounds together.
That's
you know.
true.
So yeah, I appreciate that.
We have been
course.
fortunate to have people from all over the world come to Hawaii for all kinds of reasons, usually economic, finding a better life.
Right.
But they enriched our culture, the food, the traditions, you know. And every Thanksgiving, is it turkey that you have? Not necessarily.
Right.
We might have our sushi and we might have bagong. You name it, it's there because we celebrate each other's cultures.
Yeah, and you know, speaking of which, one of my favorites, of course, you know, as music transpired throughout the years or evolved throughout the years, the hapahaole songs, right? When our visitors would come, they would fall in love with Hawaii, and they would write about their experience here in Hawaii, and then we would put that to with the slack key guitar sound, which created the what we know and call it as hapahaole songs,
And it became accessible to the whole world. You know, that Alfred Apaka era?
yes.
When you got that wonderful stylization, a lot of romance was being sung about, a lot about the beauty of the islands. That was just before I was born. I'm giving away my age. But my grandpa was a musician too, so he sang all those songs. And there was some lyrical beauty, because it could not be denied. It wasn't a falsehood, it was the truth of what Hawaii had to offer.
Yes, and just like today, we are here again in downtown Hilo, the beautiful downtown Hilo, all celebrating culture, arts, music, food here in Hawaii for the 62nd annual Merrie Monarch Royal Parade. What is your favorite part about the parade?
I love watching people watch. You know, there's enthusiasm already.
Yes.
People are noticing each other. They've got all their tents up, and they brought their food.
Oh, and they are here from some of our families are here. Yes.
Makapia time.
Yeah.
There are choice seats. Certain people have traditions, like you mentioned, where
Yes.
your family like to be.
You know where to find them.
You know where to find them. And there's certain things that happen at different corners. Through the years, people have gathered that, like, their whole neighborhood comes and is in one place. And as you look around, as the crowd is scanned, nana ina lei, with people have lei on, the
beautiful.
lole Hawaii. It's a true celebration. And it doesn't separate people, it brings us together. We
Yes, it
all
does.
are celebrating how we dress, how we talk to each other, how we honor our history, and we honor the future.
Yes.
Especially last night, I think of the hula winner for Miss Aloha Hula. What's ahead of her? She's a nurse
Amazing.
and still is able to keep up her art form, and she will in turn be influencing other people, you know, who are coming up within the ranks of the halal, inspiring them to do as much as they can and give service to the community as a nurse. Isn't that wonderful balance between the two?
I love that. Yeah, and it does take, you know, I'm sure a lot of work, just like it takes a lot of work to be a nurse. It takes a lot of work to be Miss Aloha Hula.
That's right.
So all of the practice time, all of that.
I have a niece-in-law.
You have a niece-in-law?
I have a niece-in-law
Okay.
who's danced this year after many years of not dancing.
Oh.
And it was wonderful because it was at the opening ceremony and it was on the Ho'ike night. She
Okay.
danced at both. And when the camera scanned the audience, I just wept. She was stunningly beautiful. But it's because of that connection to the halau. Once a halau member, always a halau member.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are ohana. You are raised within that you can rely on each other. I hear of them helping each other paint each other's house, or on the last minute, come my house, we're going to make something. And they gather to make. There's that sense of community within our community because
Yes.
of the halau.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Preni Mamalulu, the umbrellas are coming out now because Pakala.
It is Vela Loa.
The sun is blessing us with some brightness. And we have some police officers on bicycle, making sure that everybody's safe and in their area so that we have lots of room for everything to come pass by.
I love it. And some of our families, you know, they may be a part of a club, or they may have just called each other and said, hey, we're going to wear this shirt today, okay? We're going to
Those
wear
over
this
there,
color.
really
We're
nice,
gonna wear
not the
this
aunties.
design. I love it. Their papale and their lace.
Then they're lay there too.
Lepo.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And everybody's kind of very patiently watching, taking pictures of each other. These are memories being made right now, folks. And so nice that we can just gather together for this. I love this as a hurry up and wait.
Hurry up, wait.
You
It's
sit,
going to
wait,
be
and
amazing.
here it's coming. How fabulous. Of course, we start with our Hawaii County Police Department.
Our hardworking.
Hardworking, those who protect us,
Yes.
guide us, are there for us at every turn. And I love seeing this. Look how physically fit. We've got it on bicycles. They look like they're ready and raring to go. And we have vehicles from the department as well. Always recognizable. And who doesn't have family that's somehow connected to the police
Somehow
department?
someone knows somebody in there. I love it, though.
And one of the things I love is watching the audience react to everybody who goes by.
62nd Annual Merrie Monarch Festival Royal Parade.
Beautiful. Our 62nd annual Merrie Monarch Royal Parade here, starting us off. Our Hawaii County Police Department.
Yay! Maikai.
Aloha.
Police Department lead vehicle.
And we've got the familiar sound of the vehicle.
It's one thing I appreciate about our parade. You know, every year you just see I think we have about 80-something entries this year. Well, this is the largest participating parade here on Hawaii
There
Island.
we go.
Here we have Ahahui Ka'ahu Manu Helu e Kolu. This is our Royal Society of Hawaiian Women representing the Hilo chapter and honor Queen Ka'ahu Manu, beloved wife of King Kamehameha. Look at her, so beautiful.
Gorgeous.
All of them, I love that. Representing Ahahui Ka'ahu Manu Helu e Kolu are Leanne Garrett, Pele Kikena,
And coming up with vibrant yellows and reds. Hale o na li'i o Hawaiʻi, halau o kalakaua, helu elua. This is a benevolent Hawaiian society that focuses on the promulgation of friendly relationship of its members. This organization was founded by Princess Abigail Wahi Ka'ahaula Kawana in 1918, and Halau o Kalakaua is the second lodge, which was established on January 21st, 1921. U'i vale.
Love the decoration. Look at all that foliage.
All those smiles. And karikapila too.
All the Anakes over there looking lovely as ever. And of course, we have our Grand Marshal here, Auntie Missy Kaleohano.
Beloved,
Auntie Missy,
beloved.
definitely no stranger to the Merrie Monarch Parade here. Patricia Missy Tatora Kaleohano, or affectionately called Auntie Missy, raised in Pihonua, Camp 3. She is a proud graduate of Hilo High School, and along with her late husband, Richard Pigi Kaleohano, raising 2 children in Keaukaha, a place that holds near and dear to her heart. Today, she is retired, and her favorite thing is being Grammy to Manya, Ko, and Cade. For over a decade, Auntie Missy served as the parade chairperson for the annual Merrie Monarch Festival Royal Parade. Mahalo nui loa to Auntie Missy. We love you. Mahalo.
And the Hawaii Police Department. Representing the Hawaii Police Department on horseback are Police Chief Ben Moskowitz, Kona Patrol Lieutenant Scotty Lewis, and South Kohala Officer Edward Lewis. They are joined by the Academy staff and the 12 women and men representing the HPD's 102nd and 103rd recruit classes. You know, while most of these new officers grew up on the Big Island, some are from as far away as Arizona and Louisiana. After 6 months of classroom training and 4 months of training in the field, working shoulder to shoulder with a veteran officer, they will be given a solo assignment in one of HPD's 7 patrol districts. Whether you were thinking about a second career or turning 21 and looking for a challenging career, the HPD is constantly recruiting for the next generation of officers. If you or someone you know is interested in a career in our police department, flag down one of these fine new officers for a QR code. Oh, we're so modern. Everything you need to know about the job can be found online at hawaiipolice.com. And if you think you have what it takes, come join the team.
Come join the team. And you know what? Only in Hawaii, at the Merrie Monarch Parade, do you see our police chief on the horse over there.
I love it.
Oh, love that. All right, next flow here, we got the Royal Court, courtesy of Hawaiian Airlines. Presenting this year's Royal Court, we have our mo'i kane, Christopher Michael Piliki Kua.
Our mo'i wahine, Don Kaʻe Nalani Kalaniumi Kaniali'i Kleinfelder.
Olelo, Jerry Davier.
Kahu, Diane Kaniali'i.
Na aliʻi ukali, Maya Kaniali'i Kleinfelder, and Milan Keala Onaona Hawaniel.
Mea Oli, Kekoa Harmon.
Pa'apu Olu Kuaʻe, Ivi Kaui Ka po ʻeleʻele, Kukui o Kanaloa. Wait, and that's not it. Ku Kawakahi Hapai.
Maikai. Nakanaka ho'okanipu, kanaili, kahikili, makikao, kiavi mahi viloria, kianu kai Whitney.
And na Pa'akahili, Kaimi Ikaika, Kalimahana, Ikamoana Santos, Dennis, Kamakai Kial'i Santos, Alakai Shaver, Kyle Hokumai Teru Sears. Yeah, this, ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of Hawaiian Airlines, this is our Royal Court.
And presenting the 2025 Miss Aloha Hula, Jaden Janai Puahaulani Pavao, representing the island of Kauai. Jaden is a proud haumana of Halau Kale Mokihana Ole Na Ala. Under the direction of her auntie, Kumuhula Le Na Ala Pavao Jardin. She captivated audiences with her hula pahu, he wahimele no ka pua lei aha ole ina pali, and was also honored with the prestigious Hawaiian Language Award, a testament to the depth and mana of her ole. Her performance of Ka'anoi was a heartfelt expression of aloha for her ohana and her island home of Kauai, symbolizing a personal journey of strength, beauty, and reaching for the summit of Alakai.
I love it. She looks absolutely gorgeous.
Miki aloha ke kahi ke kahi.
Beautiful.
Friendship shared.
Oh. Gonna take a break and get that selfie in. Gonna get that picture.
And in a fabulous classic car to
I love
boot.
that. All right, coming up next, we got our Hawaii County Mayor, Kimo Alameda. Mayor Kimo Alameda and his administration provides direction, leadership, and operational supervision for all county departments and agencies, and works in conjunction with the County Council to develop and implement policies that helps improve our island life here on Hawaii Island. Once again, Mayor Kimo Alameda, County of Hawaii Mayor.
And we've got the double shakas coming right at us. You know, my grandma was at Almeida.
Oh,
Same family. Yes, hello. Hello. We've got the little ones there. I love seeing Keiki joining.
cute.
Yep.
symbolizing a personal
Such a
journey of
beautiful day here today. What a wonderful day to be able to celebrate together.
And I love when our public officials take the walk of the
Yeah,
parade. It
of
shows
course.
they're
We wanna see
devoted-
them.
Exactly. We want them
Yeah.
in the public eye.
Absolutely.
Connecting with us. Beautiful. And not very far behind the office of the mayor will be our Hawaii County Band. And Kukapaila got plenty of friends in the band. Some of my favorite people in the world are there. And now look at the crowd waving, throwing kisses to everybody as they pass by when they have Ohana and Aloha, their friends there.
Everyone's so excited to
So
be here
excited.
today.
And soon we're going to be able to hear the band playing some of their tunes. You know, they do some of the best concerts ever when they go on the Saturdays to the bandstand.
Yes.
We have an excellent band with a
we
long,
do.
hallowed history. And the best
Yeah.
musicians on the island are part of the Hawaii County Band.
Absolutely, I
Yep.
agree. And
It
some
was-
of them,
yeah.
I mean, like you said, you know, they have been in the band for a long
Lifetime.
time. Lifetime. They're lifers.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
They are definitely lifers. They are people that have devoted themselves to increasing the aesthetic of our island. You know, with a long history from way back 130 something years, 139 years.
130
Hawaii County
wow.
Band.
Wow.
Established in 1883 by two Portuguese immigrants, Jules and Joaquin Carvalho. Today the band is under the direction of bandmaster Paul Arceo, a wonderful guy. He is the 12th band director in the band's illustrious 139-year history. Please welcome our Hawaii County Band.
Beautiful. Look at them all marching together.
There, I
Love
see an
that.
actor there.
They are committed.
They are committed.
Dedicated, our Hawaii
They
County
have
Band,
their
that's for
special
sure.
space rehearsing down at Waikia Town.
Carolina, see?
We appreciate them so much. Always with the red palaka too. You know it's the band, we got the red palaka.
Yes.
Well, so many of them are teachers in the public schools, you know,
Oh,
sharing their
really?
musical talent
I love
with
that.
Keikio o Hawaiʻi. Wonderful. Hey, Mr. Arceo.
Excuse, Malamai.
He's twirling his baton as the band goes by.
The band today is under the direction of Bandmaster Paul Arceo, and he is the 12th band director in the band.
Oh, I see my friends. There's Sandra, there's Ethan, there's Corey, there's all of them, Reed. These are backbone people. Some are teachers, some work in other industries. Oh, they're playing.
All right, moving right along here, we have our Mauna Loa Macnut Corporation. Mauna Loa Macnut is honored to sponsor the Merrie Monarch Festival Royal Parade in its 61st year, 62nd year. Mahalo nui, or 61st year, kalamai. Mahalo nui loa to all who have and continue to make the festival what it is today. Mauna Loa is honored to walk today with our team and to have spent time with them, bringing their parade pops float to life. Yeah, I gotta say, the parade pops, they're so cute.
Oh, look at this. Hey, look at the little bees there. Some honey,
They're
right?
fun.
Honey in the mix. Ui, Viakanika Pila, how nice. Mauna Loa. And we recognize that label, don't we? And all the meakanu, the flowers and plantings that are part of it. Woo-hoo! Festive. Oh, they're giving out bags.
They're giving
Lucky
those pops
people.
out.
Oh, ukana, what is happening? Special blue bags?
Giving
marked
those
with Mauna
magnets.
Loa. And the parade folks are thrilled to get goodies.
So
oh my
fun.
gosh, I think the truck is full of bags to give people
Oh,
goodies.
yeah. And of course, you know, our family, our children, our babies, they get so excited when you
Yeah.
have something to give them.
Yes. That distinctive deep turquoise color, right? Looks like the ocean in its finest. And they use that color for their branding and the lehua blossom.
Love that. Mauna Loa Macnut.
And we actually have a Macnut visiting us.
We do.
The Japanese Community Association of Hawaii is next for the Shimbukawa Ikaho Onsen Tourism Association. They are the sponsor of the annual Ikaho King Kalakaua Merrie Monarch Hawaiian Festival. The festival attracts halau and hula practitioners from all over Japan. Isn't that wonderful? The association invites the Merrie Monarchs winning halau to participate in their festival in Japan each year.
Wow.
Yes, we know that Japan loves Hawaii, and our
yes.
relationship with them has been a wonderful exchange over the years.
And we love Japan.
We love Japan. We love what they've given us in our own history,
Yes.
coming during the plantation era.
Yes,
But we
absolutely.
love how these days there's so much admiration in both directions for the Japanese culture, for the people here of Japanese heritage, for what we can offer them in terms of the hula. And I love watching the halau from Japan dance.
You know, so we just came back from Japan, and we went, and let me tell you, I mean, some of those halaus in Japan, they are, I mean, so dedicated to the Hawaiian culture. The way that they dance hula is so similar to how we, I mean, they just, because they're so disciplined, they love the culture, they try to do it their absolute best.
Beautiful.
And I love to see that they love our culture.
One of my favorite movies is a story about a town in Japan, a true story, that is kind of dissolving. The time has gone away. But how do they save the town? By opening a halau and bringing the hula in.
Wow.
It's a great,
Really?
great story. And it looks like we've got our Punaluʻu Marshal coming up soon.
You can hear the beautiful music.
Aloha. Hui. Paʻipaʻi lima, we applaud all the music and the beauty of the parade as they come before us. Dancing macadamia nuts. Lots of fun things going on. And we see Dean Kaniho's name on the sign with the
Yes, you are
horse and
right.
the rider. My gosh.
This is our Punaluʻu Marshal, Thomas Dean Kaniho. Many call him Dean, born here on the Big Island in the Apana of Kaʻū. Always lived a long legacy of cattle raising, horse breeding, and training, along with his wife Tissy. They assist their ohana with their everyday operations and maintenance of the ohana ranch. And he's rode and supported numerous parades, especially the Merrie Monarch, as a page. Mahalo to his wife Tissy, their children, their grandchildren, their family and friends for all of their support. Long live the Paniolo.
And look how they're just festooned in maile and flowers. The pages, the outriders.
I love
Fabulous.
it. Yes. And
Akela Kaniho, a grandson, there's family members involved. His wife is there, Kaniho. The son, Kimo Kaniho, is there as well. Ku Kaukahi Hapai.
so I'm going to put it out there because I think this is my ohana. So you know how it is. You know you're related somehow, some way.
And zing, it happens.
I believe so. Now Thomas might be my ohana here.
I
Is
love
my
it.
mom
I
watching
love
right now? Mom, is this my cousin?
Gotta verify because there's Alea Kaniho, a granddaughter, Aia Kaniho, grandson, Kanani Kaniho, a daughter, and Kamahia Makchu. It's all your family.
No, it is. I'm serious. Okay, Kanani. You say Kanani. This is my ohana right
I
here.
love it. I love it.
And they're all from
Makchu,
Kaʻū.
grandson, Travis Gomes, Tiana Gomes. And you know, one of the things about the parade we always gotta have pooper scoopers.
Pooper scoopers. They are the most important.
There you go. And these are family members helping out too.
Yep, Julian Kaniho, Jana Kaniho, Harley Kaniho, and Akaula Kaniho.
Thank you to the Kaniho Ohana for what a wonderful showing. So much family involved, yes?
So beautiful.
And decorated. Look at the lei po'o, I guess the papale. Lei papale. It's on top their wonderful black cowboy hats. And then all the strands of maile around both the horses and the mea Hawaii, the people riding. Ooh, look how they're relating to the crowd, waving hello, getting people excited about what's to come. And you know, the art of horseback riding and raising horses is something special for our island because we've
absolutely
known for our
special.
ranches
Many,
through the
many
years. Many years. Paniolo.
In fact, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, that Hawaii Island was probably over in Kona side, Kealakekua, is where the first cattle ever came to Hawaii. I
That
mean,
sure
like
makes
back
sense
in,
to
I
me.
don't know how long ago, but over in Kona side.
And I love the fact that, you know, Paniolo is who we know, the people who are the cowboys. But that word Paniolo also we use for Spanish. That's because they're the ones who brought the
Brought them,
horses.
right,
So we
right.
make that link linguistically between things. Ah, lovely. And now the Office of Hawaiian Affairs, representing the Board of Trustees. From Hilo, Hawaii, Chairperson of the Board and Hawaii Island Trustee, Kai Aliʻi Kahele. Vice Chair of the Board, Trustee at Large, Keone Souza. From Kauai, Trustee Dan Ahuna. Representing Oahu, Trustee Kalehi Kina Akaka. Trustee at Large, Dr. Keli'i Akina. Representing Molokai and Lanai Trustee Luana Alapa. And finally, representing Maui, Board of Trustee Chair Emerita, Trustee Carmen Hulu Lindsay. The people who devote their lives to bettering our life and conditions as Mea Hawaii. Mahalo nui to the Hawaiian Affairs Board of Trustees.
Yes, very important board here in Hawaii.
Molole. I love reading the newspaper that we get from them all the time. We catch up on all the doings.
Lots of information, yeah?
Oh, it's so incredible.
You
have to set
informed.
a time and read it from front to back. Because not only is it all the news of what's happening, but then the announcement of family gatherings, all of those things, the reunions that are happening, and then recognizing those who contribute above and beyond to Mea Hawaii. And they're braving the walk, too, Office of Hawaiian Affairs. They're on their feet, greeting people, carrying, Kahai Hawaii Nui Loa, a big flag, blowing in the wind. Isn't that beautiful
That
to
is
see
a
it blowing in the
Nui
wind?
flag.
Aye. Takes a strong person, so it's the tallest person with the most muscles.
And that would be you, Kai Kahele.
I love it, I love it. Beautiful. It's very inspiring, it's stirring to see that visual of the flags flying. Our Hawaiian flag is at full mast here.
It is, and I
Marvelous.
cannot help but just, all of the lace, the foliage,
Yeah.
the flower lace. We've been seeing a lot of pink.
Good point.
Not sure why. Last year I want to say maybe we did see a lot of. There was a color same like last year that was common throughout the parade.
And probably coincidentally, they just all pick up on it somehow, huh?
Yeah,
And
or
right
maybe
now
the
pink
flower.
seems
I'm
to
not
be-
sure what it is. I don't know. Can you tell what flower
Well, I'm
that
trying
is
to
from
spot
here?
them close. They're beautiful on the hats of the horseback riders. And stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, look
Maybe
at the little
bougainville,
keiki
but
on the
I'm not
horse, too.
So
Might be. It has
cute.
a color of bougainville, doesn't it? Yeah. But it looks like that little one that's a vine on the ground.
I just
But
get
plenty,
really
like
excited.
2,000 per hat.
I get really excited when I see all the flowers and the leaves.
So gorgeous. Other places in the world have their parades too that feature flowers, but there's something about the variety and depth of color of what we have here. Look at the monstera being the backdrop for the bird of paradise and then anthuriums. Just gorgeous. Hey, wait a minute. That's a poopa scooper, but it's the classiest one I've seen. With all the beautiful foliage on the front of it too. How nice.
You got to get creative with the pooper
You
scoopers.
definitely have to. And that's a golf cart that's doing its share of work here today, right? And look at this, a keiki on the horseback with the papa. How
He's like,
wonderful. How sweet. He's hanging on. Oh my gosh.
Not sure if he's enjoying that ride, but
We've caught him though. When he gets to be a grown man, he's going to look back and giggle. And Oha, we've got family with Oha. Nice to have the keiki through the kupuna representing the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. And happily so. Pihoihoi, they're very excited. Le'alea vale, they're having a blast. The keiki love this, of course,
I
right?
love it that they involve the children.
And Kaikahele, that flag is incredible. It's like
That
almost
is
sailing
a
on the ocean. You're supposed to put your
huge-
sail up, and his sail is catching the wind.
Huge bamboo stick right there.
Maikai. So you save your bamboo stick from New Year's when you put your firecrackers and you use them on top of the flag. Yes, I love it. Aloha kākou. Weeha. Beautiful. Watching the children holding their Hai Hawaii too, Hawaiian flags. And another gorgeous little vehicle all dressed up with beautiful flowers. Lots of nice papale for this Pakala day, lots of sun.
And there's Auntie Hulu.
Oh, nice. Oh, my gosh. Waving to everyone. Beautiful to see her. And more Oha with some kanikapila, too.
And of course, here in Hawaii, you see auntie, you see uncle, you see a cousin, always carrying a ukulele.
That's a good point. It's an appendage.
Yes. I like that. All right, moving right along here, Hilo and Hawaiinuiākea Autism Parent Group
How nice.
is coming up next here. The DOE Hilo Hawaiinuiākea Complex has an autism parent group, which was formed to spread awareness of autism. Now, the group meets to receive trainings about autism and related information and provide a way for families to connect and stay informed about relevant events here in our schools and in our community. Now, they also provide social opportunities for their students on the spectrum and their families as well.
Wonderful. Kākou o ke kahikika. You support
It
with
is.
each other. That can make a world of difference. Yes.
Absolutely.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Office of Hawaiian Affairs Board of Trustees. We thank you all for what you do for our people.
And I believe when you have things that you're dealing with as a family, it's wonderful to bring them out to the community and say, this is what's binding us together.
Yeah.
We share information about how we're dealing with our family members who have this struggle, and we can support each other. So seeing the family gather for the autism group is very inspiring.
Absolutely. And on that note, the families also need to know that we do support them.
Yes.
And we are here. I think, we are one big ohana. My nephew, my sister's son actually, has autism. He is the most amazing and bright child.
Yes.
And the services, I know, is something that and resources is, we lack a little bit of that here on the Big Island. But of course, it's getting better. And I think that it's amazing and important that they do step out like this so that we can be more aware that they are here. They have a group and we can help them. And they can also depend on us too to help them.
Wonderful.
So
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And we are so fortunate to the Hapa'u Queen, Daisy May Ululani Naihe Kamohai, here in our parade. She's honored and thankful to be Merrie Monarch Parade Festival's 2025 Pa'u Queen. She says she's blessed to be a mother of 5 and grandmother of 17 and great-grandmother of 9 and a wife to husband Rudolph Kamohai. And she dedicates her Pa'u experience to all of these family members. How lovely. It's to their legacy that she is riding today. Her parents were Robert and Daisy Naihe. I used to work with Daisy as a child and paid tribute to her dad, who rode from Pa'u from when she was a little girl. She carries with her on her ride the Ohana legacy because her 2 sons, Sheldon Kekoa Kamohai and Wayne L.K. Awai, her ancestors, Kupuna, grandparents, great-grandparents, and great-great-grandparents are all part of this journey today. She says mahalo to her sisters Tracy Kapuni and Lure Hano Hano and her entire Ohana for their love and support through this journey. Mahalo to the Merrie Monarch Ohana as well, especially Anake Luana Kavelu, Uilani Suarez, George DeMello, Camille Mahuna, and Halau, Greg Menino and Ohana. And her page happens to be Chandan Wayne Kahai Kalani Awai, her grandson. And attendants are Elaine K. Moniz, a niece, Yvette Kaleolani Yushi Rhoda, also another niece. And outrider is Nathan Moai Awai, her son. Chad Keaukai Awai, her son. Anthony Benavides, her nephew, and Pooper Scoopers, David Leroy Moniz III, who's a grand nephew. What a beautiful assemblage of people. Dignity, beauty, grace, and warmth. I could probably say another 5-10 words. They're so gorgeous.
I tell you.
Look how the velvet catches the light.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. And
See
there
how
we go again in that
ranges?
pink.
Gorgeous. You are right. The pink is reigning here.
So Auntie Daisy, of course, she is one of our hard workers throughout the years with the Merrie Monarch. You can find Auntie Daisy in the office working really hard during Merrie Monarch season. She is part of the staff there.
And now she gets to share her regal persona as the Pa'u Queen.
I absolutely love seeing her as Pa'u Queen.
Beautiful.
So fitting.
Graciousness. Oh, the colors. I do a little living history, and the woman in the 1870s calls these voluminous Pa'u skirts. They are many yards of brilliant, colorful fabric wrapped around the rider. And they get whipped up in the light and the sun and the wind, which adds another layer of beauty to the moment.
Here we have Ha'aheo Elementary School. According to legend, Ha'aheo was named because Kamehameha the Great once asked the people who lived there to grow huge amounts of kalo to feed his army. He watched the people toil until the monumental task was completed. He then ascended the hillside where our school now stands. He told the people this: "Ha'aheo vau I ka o hana, a I kapa ia ke ia wahi o ha'aheo." I am proud of your work. This place named Ha'aheo, Pride. Ha'aheo School was established on March 5th, 1888 to serve the children of sugarcane plantation workers in Wainaku. 137 years later, Ha'aheo School is still there in Wainaku. Ha'aheo kākou.
Oh, chicken skin scale is going overboard. Well, maikai, a float filled with keiki and brilliant purple royal colors. Woohoo!
Wow, 137 years.
Wonderful. Notice the band was 139, this is 137. We're full of tradition, folks.
Amazing.
Full of tradition. It's a lovely school on a hill outside of Hilo.
Yes.
Ooh, they're all waving at us, smiling. They have hats to match their palule, their shirts, and beautiful flowers decorating. And bubbles. Leave it to the keiki to have bubbles on their float as well. The Robert L. Patton High School Band is here. It's from Morgantown, North Carolina.
Wow.
The band program consistently earns superiors in marching band, concert band competitions, and festivals, and they're honoring us at the Merrie Monarch Festival. The band program at Patton has over 100 members and is an interracial part of the student body. We're proud to invite them here, and they are proud to perform at the Merrie Monarch Parade. They have beautiful Hawaiian shirts on. They have kūʻono, and they're kind of groovy. They're moving to the music themselves. And it looks like they got lepo'o too.
This
Marvelous.
is incredible.
Marvelous.
It really is such a great feeling, to see what we'd call malihini, right? Visitors to our island coming and being a part of our Merrie Monarch Parade. I mean, why not?
And they get inside. They're playing our music in
Yes.
our parade. It's not like they're standing by watching. They are part of it all.
They're
We
part
love
of it.
Oh,
They're
pa'i
loving
pa'i lima,
aw.
pa'i pa'i lima.
They are getting a warm greeting from our family and friends.
Beautiful. Great music, huh? Beautiful. I admire those instrumentalists who carry their heavy instruments on their shoulders. They're part of it too. Great percussion. And some coconut papale too in their leaders. I spot some old cars over there.
Oh, yeah, we
Check
got
them
the
out.
old school cruisers. A blast from the past. 1970 Chevy Nova. Rando Larano? Is that how you say
I
that,
think
Jackie?
so,
Did you have one of
yeah.
those?
I want one of those.
Okay. We got a 1946 Willys Jeep. James Franco. And a 1942 Ford Jeep. Donnie Gabriel.
Fabulous vehicles in tip-top shape. Notice they've got TLC, huh? Yeehaw.
Oh, okay, so in the Chevy Nova, that was the first blue one, is Rando Larano.
Okay.
I thought that was a car.
This one should be named after him. I agree. It's
He's the
gorgeous.
driver.
It's a powder blue
I am
color.
so porky.
love it. Love it, love it.
And then we got in the Willys Jeep, the 1946 Willys Jeep James Franco. And then that 1942 Ford Jeep Donnie Gabriel.
And the Jeep has a
I
lot
love
of
that.
ribbon lei, which is one of the fashions of lei in our time, our modern time. So
It is, and
beautiful.
look what color it is.
Love it.
It's red and yellow, our alma mater color.
There you got it. Here's the Jeep. And now coming up right behind them. Hear that horn. Fabulous, fabulous. That's
They're
the
coming.
Hawaii Community Health Center. And that horn blower's got some rhythm. It's a nonprofit community health center. They know how to toot their horn. Offering medical, dental, and mental health care island-wide for the whole ohana. They have locations in Hilo, Keʻau, Pahoa, Kaʻū, Kona, Waikoloa, and Kelikikua. as well as school-based health centers and outreach medical vehicles. They have integrated care model treats, and each patient is treated as a whole person with providers. And the providers collaborate to help you meet your health goals. That's a community healthcare center. And they've got pizzazz. On top of all that, they've got pizzazz. We've got bubbles, we've got music, we've got keiki, fully decorated, beautiful truck.
They are bringing it. And, of course, the musicians and
There
the
we
music.
go.
And that is Russell Mauga there.
Ooh, you see Russell?
Mr. Kapono,
I
the
love
steel
it.
guitar.
Ooh, I see Mark Panic there in the red shirt. We'll wave to him. Kapila. Oh, we reconnoiter some faces over here. Because a health organization goes across the community. That's why we see so many faces from different walks of life. Beautiful. Mahalo for that. It says, Aloha, culture of compassion. What a beautiful idea.
I'm trying to get Kapono's attention, but he is focused on that steel guitar.
I tell ya. Oh, it sounds great, doesn't it? I think so, yeah. It's definitely bringing up the kupuna to be part of the health center is what
You
it
know,
is.
and this is a very important part of
look
our
how
life
lovely
here.
she is.
Yo,
Oh, my gosh.
Gotta malama our kupuna.
Oh, look how beautiful. She's so gracious sitting there taking it all in.
She's just cruising.
Yeah, and
She's
her
like, you know,
papali is gorgeous. She's
Just
got a
another
leg.
day here for me. Mahalo nui to everybody for coming.
Comfortable and regal.
She
I
is
would
so
describe
comfortable.
her as, you know, representing her generation beautifully.
Can you imagine what they see through their lens, their perspective, right? All the years and experience
That's right.
that they've had on this earth, and they
That's
get to
right.
see all of this and just take it in.
It's things like this that help us celebrate that memory, right? Each generation. And not very far behind, we have
Pa'u Princess Hawaii Island, Lori Lee Lorenzo. So representing Hawaii Island, a Paniolo Wahine and a conversation practitioner, born and raised in the beautiful district of Kaʻū. There you see her, Lori Lee Lorenzo. Lori is the Kaʻū field coordinator for the Nature Conservancy. When she's not working in the Kaʻū forest, she enjoys ranching, riding horseback, competing in rodeos, hunting, and caring for many pets. So diverse, I tell
I'm
you.
impressed.
Impressive, that is right. She is thankful to God and her parents for raising her in the Paniolo lifestyle.
Raising her right, I'd have to say. Yeah.
Absolutely, and supporting all of her goals and adventure. Look at that red, of course, representing Hawaii Island. The lehua. No, that's not lehua. That is...
The tree from Maui. Protea.
Yes,
See some protea?
protea.
on that
Yes,
one?
that's right.
Yes. I say the tree because I always thought
The
it was going to
tree.
be a little bush, and it's a massive tree the protea grows on. Look at the detail of all the leaves and colors. It's a rainbow of possibilities, yeah?
So very
Gorgeous,
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Lori Lee Lorenzo, of course, again representing the island of Hawaii. Our pa'u have been a very important, they play a very important role here in our Merrie Monarch parades every year. You know,
She said that the Multicultural Society taught her the art of pa'u riding. And sometimes we don't step back and think if there is an art involved in this. Besides the fact that you have to know how to handle a horse, there is a sense of decorum,
that's right.
carriage,
Yep,
presenting
that's right.
yourself.
Exactly. And even in the wave, you know, you'll see that their hand motions are very subtle,
Yes.
very simple. You know, you'll never see them flip their hand over and wave. You know, it's supposed to be palm up.
So that gracious kind
Grace.
of greeting,
Yes, all grace.
the people here celebrating their regal stature.
Yes. Speaking
Love
of
it.
Grace, she also wants to thank her fiance, Ikaika Grace.
Oh.
Yes, and all of her family, friends, and mentors for their positive support, and for the Kaʻū Multicultural Society for teaching her the art of pa'u riding, like you just mentioned.
I was impressed by that there is a society that does that, you know? Kuleana, it's their kuleana.
When you think about it, Kaʻū, they have so many ranchers, right, and paniolo and horseback riders. So I think it's fitting for them
Completely
to have that society out there.
And it's a very close community.
Yes, it
so,
is.
you know, helping each other is just kind of second nature to them.
Princess of Hawaii, Lori Lee Lorenzo.
I just love that they have pooper scoopers with each riding unit. I love
It's
it.
a must.
Do they have a little competition for the pooper scoopers?
They do,
too?
actually.
I love it. I love it. So they
Yeah,
get
they
to
do.
kind of show what they've come up with in terms of design and style.
That's
and
right.
Enthusiasm.
And that's why, as you watch the parade and pay, you know, you be more aware of the pooper scoopers, you will see that they're all different, right? The creativity and what they bring about. You'll see the golf cart. Maybe you'll just see like a little. I've seen wagons before where they decorate the wagons.
There
all
was one
kinds of
earlier
different
that looked like a
creativity.
wagon in the Wild West, but the actual covering was palaka, so it's a Hawaiian version of the Wild West wagon. Very clever. Clever choices.
You really have to think out of the box.
Yeah. And we got a feisty horse with our pa'u queen here.
So, my mom and her sisters used to ride pa'u. And I will tell you, these pa'u princesses, the whole pa'u unit, they work so hard. Not only, like you mentioned, the horse training, right? They have to go through training, of course, because as you can see, some of our horses, they don't like to listen, like our children. But, you know, you have to know how to control your horse, especially when you bring them to a parade and you want to, you know, get them to, you're trying to direct them with a lot of people around that they're just not accustomed to, right, in their daily life. So they have to go through that training. But aside from that, the flowers. I mean, when you take a look at these flower lilies, you think about a leipo'o that you have on you.
Yes.
Now, look at that leipo'o. I don't know what else to call that, but that is really, it's large. And so there's a lot, it's very time consuming getting these leis on these horses.
That is an art unto itself. I'm
Yes,
sure
it
there are
is.
specialists for that as well. The selection of colors, to have that eye, to see the colors next to each other, the texture given by different lengths of the foliage. There's so much artistry in putting something like this together. It takes your breath away. So instead of a leipo'o, we're going to call it le'leo'ai.
Le'leo'ai, love it, the horse's
there you go.
lei.
There you go, around its neck. It is so pretty. So pretty.
Another pa'u unit. Here we go.
There she goes. She got her horse going.
Princess Merrie Monarch.
And she is just savvy about how to work with her horse and greet the people as she does it. She doesn't miss a moment of connecting with all of those who came here to honor her today.
So again, as you can see, Auntie Jackie, we were talking about the wave,
Yes, yes,
simple wave.
that style of graciousness that she does. And I'll sing a song for the horse. Around the world we go right now. I think the horse wants to greet its people as well, yeah? And our queen, our pa'u rider, is graciously just going with what the horse is doing, guiding him as she tries to keep him in the direction he needs to go as he moves down the street here. And Naleo, the People's Platform, is part of it all. It's so nice. I love that it's called the People's Platform because this is where our voices are heard in the community.
Yeah.
Our visuals are seen in the community, where we get inspired and we inspire others. That's what Naleo TV is all about.
That's right. And of course, you know, Naleo TV, they are out and about in our community.
Very visible. I agree with you. Hardworking, good temperament people. They know how to laugh. They know how to work hard. I mean, what a great combination, right?
And bringing us all of the messages, all of everything that's happening within our community through the lens.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah. And I always think how fortunate we are. In this moment, we are sharing this with each other. Those who might not have been able to make it down here today are going to enjoy it because of Naleo, providing that connection. And look, we've got our camera people here taking part. It's through
Miss
their
Mariah.
lens that it gets captured. Wonderful. We got to have behind the scenes because they make it happen.
That's right. Yes, they do. Naleo TV, the People's Platform.
We got great music in the background as they're, oh my gosh, their pooper scoopers have nene. I love it. Malami Kaʻaina I ka pono. And the moko keawe is featured. Hey, check out that handsome young man. Yay, he's giving his shaka show with the nene right next to him. What a great little float. Go Ivale. Grand. And now, right after is the HPM Building Supply. We recognize that color, don't we?
Yes, we do.
HPM Building Supply is local, 100% employee-owned company. It's serving Hawaii since 1921. So here we go now. For over 103 years, HPM has been providing quality products and services to the state of Hawaii. We are now located in 19 locations across the state. And HPM looks forward to continuing their commitment to our communities to build better and live better. That's a wonderful manao. Build better and live better. Beautiful. Our queen, Liliʻuokalani, is featured on their float. There is an image of the queen, and all of the HPM workers are there with the crest. Our monarchy's crest is featured on the float as well. Beautiful, with the royal red. And the tea leaf looked like kahili adorning the float. Beautiful. We honor our royalty through the images on the float itself. I hear it. Do you hear it?
I hear that. That is the Waiakea High School Band. The Waiakea Warrior Band, led by drum major Minako Matsui. Color Guard presents Billy Boy Ame Ka Wili Wili Vai. Billy Boy Ame Ka Wili Wili Vai, a marching band medley based on the songs Billy Boy and an old-time Hawaiian missionary song and Wili Wili Vai, or the Lawn Sprinkler, composed by Hawaii's last reigning monarch, Queen Liliʻuokalani.
I've always smiled at the fact everyone expects the Queen's music, and there's abundant music from the Queen, to be serious and thoughtful, but she also had a playful side to her.
Yes.
So she wrote this song as she was sitting on her balcony watching the water sprinkler go.
Oh, I love it. Even then,
Isn't that
even
great?
then, taking what you saw, your experience, your thoughts, your feelings, and just putting it down on paper.
There you
and
go.
this is what we hear today.
How many years later? You know, so many years
Amazing.
later. 1893 was the overthrow of the Hawaiian kingdom, and today we have the musics, sheets music, instrumental music, all the music that Queen Liliʻuokalani wrote for her people still lives with us today. And we get a peek of her as a person of dignity, status, and that rascal side. She loved children. So there are a lot of stories of her picking up Kiki and putting them in her lap so she could talk to them and give them a hug. And now this band is celebrating her with her music.
Incredible.
Cute that it's Billy Boy. I'll make a Billy Billy. I love it. It's kind of like a local style title, yeah? Woohoo! Feel that rhythm.
Oh, yeah, and they are so into it. Look at them.
Definitely school colors are blue and white. We can see that the flag crew behind them has a pua in the hair. And now the University of Hawaii at Hilo, Hawaii Papa Oke'au. So on behalf of the University of Hawaii at Hilo, the Office of the Chancellor acknowledges that Hawaii is an indigenous space whose original people are today identified as Native Hawaiians. The university is in the land division called Waiakea in the district of Hilo. The University of Hawaii at Hilo aligns with the University of Hawaii system's commitment to fostering the well-being of indigenous communities through academic processes put into effect with the 10-campus system-wide transformation called Hawaii Papa Oke'au. This land acknowledgement welcomes everyone who gathers here. Greetings to all from the University of Hawaii at Hilo, where I worked for almost 40 years.
Wow.
Love it, love it.
Next, we have the Hawaii Horse Owners. Hawaii Horse Owners Association, a nonprofit organization focusing on perpetuating Paniolo culture and lifestyle. And we see them every year here, putting up They put on the Punaluʻu Stampede Rodeo annually. So in February, normally around the weekend of Valentine's, the Hawaii Horse Owners Association has their rodeo. They provide scholarships to our youth cowboys and cowgirls in the community and furthering their education in equine-related fields. Equine-related fields hold youth rodeo fun days, and they do activities as a club. Their club is open to all, regardless of whether you own a horse or not, and you just need a love for all things Paniolo.
You can see Shetland ponies for the little kids. I love it.
So beautiful.
Definitely a family affair. All different ages.
So cute.
Beautiful. And turquoise rules with them. Gorgeous. And look at the variety and the colors of the horses and the markings on the horses. They themselves are beautiful in and of themselves.
Yes, it is.
And oh, look, some of them have braided manes. We've got ribbons in their manes to honor the day.
They gotta be cute and sassy, pretty too.
Sassy, sassy.
So cute.
Wonderful.
And of course, there's Auntie Nancy Cabral.
There you are, Nancy Cabral. Wonderful.
She is the owner and operator of the Hawaii Horse Owners Association. She's been running this association, of course, with her late husband Al Cabral for many, many years.
A lifetime
we love
of devotion
Auntie Nancy.
to this. Beautiful.
And I believe I'm not sure if she was Pa'u princess, queen, but I know she was part of the Pa'u units for Merrie Monarch Festival.
Did you notice some of the horses have leggings in their colors?
No.
That's pretty fancy schmancy.
Oh my, wow.
And here we go to the Aloha ʻāina Hawaii. Aloha ʻāina Hawaii is a grassroots hui whose goal is to spread and support Aloha ʻāina throughout Hawaii. Just the mana'o, the meaning of its title is very special. It's love of the land. Anything and everything that deals with our supporting and perpetuating our love of the land. Everything comes from the land.
That's right.
Our strength, our survival, our future.
Yep,
So
totally.
Aloha ʻāina gathers for this. We see the Hai Hawaii, the Hawaiian flags, adorning their vehicles. And again, it's intergenerational. We have keiki. Aloha ʻāina says, we are Mauna Kea. And that is on their vehicles, celebrating today in the Merrie Monarch, the parade for the Merrie Monarch Festival. We have a view of the Mauna Wakea with Kekahi Haumaluna, snow on the very top. We are Mauna Kea.
They are a grassroots hui whose goal is to spread and support Aloha.
And we hear their voices raised in support of protecting our land and perpetuating the love we have for Hawaii.
And again, a reminder, right, of how important it is to continue to perpetuate.
And we see the triangle hands for Aloha ʻāina supporting Mauna Kea from the members of Aloha ʻāina. And Kikahi Mauki'i, we've got pictures of the members there too.
Big Wave Dance Academy. Coming up next here in our 62nd annual Merrie Monarch Royal Parade. As we continue to see some of our members here from Aloha ʻāina.
We'll have a glance at the Big Wave Dance Academy right after them. But our wonderful Aloha ʻāina folks are taking a good part of the ʻāina. We're happy to say. It's a good showing.
They
It's
are
a good showing.
spread out.
George Helm is honored by one of their signs. Beautiful. All the people who have given their lives and their selves, often their kino, their actual persons, to the cause of protecting Hawaii. Aloha ʻāina Revolution, it's called. Ke kumo. We can hear them with the ku. And it's wonderful, there's a paneaku. Some of the people in the audience here watching can respond to the oli, to the chant, to the cry to action. Solidarity for peace, justice, and aloha. Malama, manake, and hohakuloa. And we have a group from Maui as well that's part of this effort. They came to celebrate Merrie Monarch and share their message. Aloha ʻāina Mauna Kea. And of course, the sacred tea is what they're carrying. Because the tea blesses and protects So we have some young people with the tea over their shoulder. As children, we always put tea over every door in our hala, you know, to keep all the good spirits in, and anything that might not bring goodness in would stay outside. So kalauki is the protective force there.
Just how it should be.
Yes, yes. And they take a little pause here. You can see all the people in their wonderful, comfortable tents watching what's going on, sharing the moment. If you look at one tent, we got little babies all the way up to the kupuna. See,
All the
Kalo
different
is there with
ages.
all his family.
I love it. All dressed up in their
Yes.
wonderful outfits that they
Yes.
probably got
Oh,
from
we've got a
one of their
big
arts and crafts
Wouldn't you
fair.
think? Yes.
And I'm not sure if you went. Were you able to go check out any of the craft fairs yet?
Little bit,
Little
I
bit,
did.
yeah.
And I really, literally check out because I love looking at the people.
Uh-huh.
It's just so funny. I do this little game of, I wonder where they're from. Either by how they're dressed or how they're moving through the space. I kind of get a little pin and poke the map about where they come from other parts in the world. Because this is an international celebration.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah, we've mentioned Japan before, but there are people who come here from other parts of the world who have known about Merrie Monarch, what the gift that was given to us by our King Kalakaua, celebrating he was the Merrie Monarch.
That's right.
So here we are.
Next, we have Big Wave Dance Academy, the keiki of our Big Wave Dance Academy, Keiki Dance Academy, based in Pahoa, bringing the art and joy of dance to our local community.
Oh, they're clapping their hands and dancing right now. Love it, love it. Hey, what we can eat.
They are bringing the vibe here. Good energy.
Hey,
All of the arts.
I've been proud of Pahoa. Pahoa has everything, building and growing.
Yes, they do. Not
Nana
to mention
ʻike,
again, but they do have good food in Pahoa.
They sure do, I agree. Check the style. Oh, kaila vale.
Look at that. Oh, they got all kinds of dances going on here.
I see some Tahitian moves. Yeah.
So cute.
Mai kai. And the whole group is moving together. Gorgeous. The ensemble effort. We always want the ensemble, meaning all of the dancers are sensitive to each other's movements and timing. And look, they all got good personality too. They're waving and happy.
They're definitely enjoying.
Look at the little one in front. Ah, love it. Free movement. Beautiful. And it's a family affair. We see Makua as well as Keiki here in this group.
I love it. Once again, this is Big Wave Dance Academy located in Pahoa, bringing all of the art and joy, as you can see today. They are
Yes.
definitely joyous, enjoying this moment of dance here. Oh, wow.
And they're moving through the crowd. Ooh, they're doing some fancy moves on the street here. And then right behind them, we've got the Hui Malama Olana Oiwi. Woohoo. So if you want to live longer, feel better together, then you need to connect with Hui Malama Olana Oiwi. It's dedicated to improving the health and well-being of Hawaii Island so that all residents can live longer and feel better together. So they are a 501c3 nonprofit organization that was incorporated in 1991, and they serve as a native Hawaiian healthcare system for Hawaii Island, providing medical and community education services with the sole objective of improving access to quality healthcare, education, and services for the people of Hawaii. Wonderful. I think, quotes, they speak our language in the sense of they know our lifestyle.
Yes.
They know how we relate to each other, what our needs are within our families. So it is an organization that is catered to Hawaiʻi,
Yes.
to how we operate, how we need to improve the quality of our life. And I love it that they say together. This is a strong outreach component of everything they do.
And Hui Malama Olana Oiwi, they are very involved in our community as well, so we mahalo them for that.
Nice.
Next, we have back to our Pa'u unit here, taking you to the island of Maui. We have our Pa'u princess, Kehau Kalani. Kehau Kalani is the proud daughter of Daryl Sr. and Jessie K. She is honored to call Pahala her home, which is one of the last old plantation-style towns located in the beautiful district of Kaʻū. She has a passion for singing, dancing, or jamming on her ukulele, playing slack key on the guitar, dancing hula, hanging out with her family and friends. She also enjoys teaching her grandbabies the paniolo ways and spending lots of time with her horses. She'd like to send a big mahalo to her ohana and pa'u unit for all of their love and support, especially making leis all night long while laughing deliriously to early mornings. Lastly, the talented Uncle Kimo Awai for his beautiful artwork year after year. Now the page is Konali Miles, the attendants here, Jen Karathers, Cassie Hanoa, the outriders are Kai Kalani, Blake Kanoa, and Pooper Scopers, Ke Haulani Ke, Manake, Tia Kasia Karn, and Roy Napoleon. Kaʻū is representing today in our Pa'u units here in the 62nd Annual Merrie Monarch Royal Parade.
Stunning colors. And their hair adorned with beautiful colors.
Love it.
The Hawaii Community College is here today as well. And it's a fully accredited 2-year community college based in Hilo, with a branch campus in Kona named Hawaii Community College, Palamanui there, and an education center in Honoka'a called the Ko Education Center. Of course, Ko means sugarcane, so apropos for Hāmākua, yeah, in Honoka'a. So they're represented today by, it looks like students.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe staff members, some faculty here. And they've got their lei made out of leiki, tea leaf leis. Wonderful to have them. The red and white of the community college is there. We got 3 campuses on this island. Wonderful.
Next we have adorable Little Miss Kona Coffee Scholarship Pageant here. We have, well, the Little Miss Kona Coffee Scholarship Pageant. It is an event of the Kona Coffee Cultural Festival that celebrates the Kona Coffee every November. And this program encourages young girls to develop their own talents, individuality, and voice on stages of opportunities. Also building confidence, of course, to help in their classrooms and in the future. Right now, we are seeing the 2025 Little Miss Kona Coffee title holders celebrating Merrie Monarch with us today. We are the little sisters of the Miss Kona Coffee organization, starting with the youngest, Mini Miss Kona Coffee, Mahina Pukon. How adorable. Mahina is 6 years old and her platform is be nice and respectful.
Look at her wave. Don't you love her wave?
I love it. And next is Little Miss Kona Coffee Paisley Pelekane Tomita. Paisley is 10 years old and she lives by leading with kindness. Their program features girls between ages 15 and 12 years of age.
And they have a hapu'u fern for their mamalu for their umbrella. So
I
cute,
love it.
so cute. And right after, the Miss Kona Coffee organization presents Miss Kona Coffee. It's a local preliminary to Miss Hawaii and Miss America and a signature event of the Kona Coffee Cultural Festival. And our 2025 title holders are Mariana Taylor, Miss Kona Coffee 2025, Nicole Strumpf, Miss Aloha Hawaii 2025, and Country Denise, Miss Kona Coffees Teen 2025. Riding in the first car today is Mariana Taylor, Miss Kona Coffee 2025, along with Executive Director Allie Brown. Nicole Strumpf, Miss Aloha Hawaii 2025, joins us along with the Hawaii Carriage Driving Society. And young women ages 14 to 27 are invited to explore scholarship, service, and personal growth opportunities at MissKonaCoffee.org. Lovely. Whee.
So
I want to do
beautiful.
that wave. That's as pretty as hers.
Next, we have the Big Island Filipino Community Council. The Big Island Filipino Community Council features their Miss Little Hawaii Filipina 2023-2024, Maxine Gunny. And, well, you can see them all right there. So beautiful. I don't know, there's just something about the Filipino community that I just admire and adore.
The sense of community. Yep.
And they're very colorful too and vibrant. I love it.
Yes.
And their Mrs. Hawaii Filipina 2024, Alma Della Rosa Tucson. And Miss Hawaii Filipina 2024, Noeline Della Rosa.
Oh, they're all together there. Look how lovely. Oh, look at those faces, bright with smiles. They're having a blast. Whee! All different ages. Don't you love it? Ah, look how beautiful. Oh, my gosh. And they are followed by Keikoa Pure Aloha Goals Hawaii. President Keikoa for Goals Hawaii is a nonprofit that aims to spread positivity, inspiration, and aloha throughout the Hawaiian Islands. Wonderful goals, don't you think? Through substance abuse programs and violence prevention programs, they speak at schools and community engagements, and their goals in Hawaii are to help Hawaii people overcome their challenges and achieve their goals. Wonderful, fine things to reach for. Dedication. They change lives. They do.
Life changers for sure. Next, we have the U.S. Pacific Fleet Navy Band.
We can boogie with them.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Commander U.S. Pacific Fleet Admiral Stephen Kaler, please welcome the U.S. Pacific Fleet Band. Look at them jamming. I love it. For 250 years, America's war-fighting Navy has sailed the globe in defense of freedom. The U.S. Navy continually works to build partnerships, strengthen alliances, and deter adversaries. Established in 1943, the U.S. Pacific Fleet Band operates from Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam in Honolulu, Hawaii, and the band is under the direction of Fleet Band Master Lieutenant Clint McClanahan. Leading the band this morning is drum major musician First Class Artie Robinson. We're going to take a listen to the band real quick.
When they're not playing music, they're dancing in the streets.
They are getting down in this Hilo town.
Check him out, cute.
You just want to dance along with them.
Completely. He was using his timpani like it was a shark biting. And not far behind is our Pa'u Princess of Kaho'olawe, Destiny Pakani. Destiny was born on the valley island of Maui. But she lives now in our own Panaewa.
Hey.
We're lucky. She and her husband, Jacob Pakani, are proud parents of 5 beautiful children. They happen to be Brennan, Thomas, Joseph, Jacob Jr., and Dejale. Following in her mother's footsteps and growing up riding horses on Hau'oli Ranch in Volcano, that's where you could have found Destiny throughout her life. She is honored in perpetuating the Hawaiian equestrian tradition of Pa'u in her 5th Merrie Monarch after battling cancer. As a cancer survivor, she and her unit dedicate their ride to all cancer warriors, especially her father Jeff, who passed in 2020, and her stepdad Nathan. Oh, I got total. Ooh, takes your breath away. She is stunningly beautiful and she has a full heart. Her page is Jacob Pakani. Attendants are Rachel Rambler and Jessica Singer. Malia Lyons is their outrider. And the wonderful pooper scoopers are Galen Pakani, Kamaluhia Lundy Flores, and Lacey Pakani. What an inspiring thing for her to do, to dedicate all of this effort to those people who have survived cancer. Silver, gorgeous, shining in the sun.
Stunning. Next, we have a Southwest Airlines. Started servicing San Antonio and Houston from Love Field in Dallas, Texas on June 18, 1971 by founders Roland King and Herb Keller. Now, from the beginning, they have been in love with our customers, offering a one-of-a-kind value and hospitality at more than 120 airports across 11 countries. And if you have ever traveled on Southwest Airlines, you know that that is a fact. Southwest Airlines began its humble journey to the Hawaiian Islands on March 17, 2019, with flight number 808 from Oakland, touching down in Honolulu, embarking a milestone in the company's history. Very shortly after, they began servicing Kahului in April, Kona in May, and Lihue in November of the same year. Finally, in January of 2020, Southwest Airlines began services here in Hilo. This is Southwest Airlines joining our 62nd annual Merrie Monarch Royal Parade. Welcome and aloha.
They have brought all the way from Japan
Oh, the Hiroshima Okada Hawaiian School, yes. Now, coming to the Merrie Monarch Parade is 43 students that have been studying the Hawaiian culture and have been practicing the ukulele and himeni. Now, where are they? Are right there. We're looking at them on this float right here. They come from different areas of Yapana, and today they would love to perform for the people of Hilo, and that is exactly what they are doing alongside Southwest Airlines. They like to say mahalo Hilo Town for letting them be a part of this community. From all of the Southwest Airlines employees, the Ohana and Hiroshima Okada's Hawaiian Music School.
They say aloha. Look at them. Woohoo! Kanikapila.
Minasama aloha.
And we've got shakas going.
Love it.
We've got ukuleles playing. Woo-wee. Our sister country, Yapana. I love it, love it. And you said you were just visiting Yapana.
Yes.
Wonderful. And now, Waiakea High School and Waiakea Water. They've combined. Waiakea High School was established in 1976. I remember when. It's an accredited high school located in the Waiakea Ahupua'a. Its student body of over 1,200 students reflects the beauty and diversity of Hawaii college and career preparation. And that happens to be their highest priority, which is achieved through their academy structure. Their 5 academies are all nationally certified. Waiakea Water was founded in 2012. Waiakea Water set out to do more than just beverages. It's about honoring the land, the people, and the responsibility that comes with both caring for the people and the planet before profit. Waiakea no Ka'oi. Waiakea High School and Waiakea Water honor the beauty of Hawaii Island through their depiction of the precious Kilauea volcano. Yes, look at the stacks of water creating the volcano. Accompanied by nahi nahi mele and hula performed by their very own Waiakea warrior students.
Ew, so beautiful.
Waiakea no Ka'oi.
How creative. Just stack up their Waiakea water
Love
bottle
it.
boxes
and
there.
all the lava
Create the
coming out,
volcano.
that pele coming out the top.
And there you go. Just
Clever,
missing Pele's
clever.
hair.
Clever, clever.
And of course, the amazing music, the nahe nahe sound of the ukulele and all of the voices blending
Kaʻū vehi o
together.
kikai.
That is the Waiakea High School and Waiakea Water.
Fabulous. Home of the Warriors.
Love the collaboration this year.
Yeehaw! Lovely collaboration. Oh, and we're getting water
We're
out
all
to the
getting
people
water,
who
yes.
decided to come here today. How nice.
We all gotta hydrate.
There is
Perfect
no
timing.
water in this world like water
Waiakea.
from the Big Island of
Oh,
Hawaii.
yeah, you are right about
And
that.
the Waiakea One is the best of the best.
Unless you're
Like
staying
that.
in a Kona hotel. Do not drink that water from the Kona.
Oh, wait, no, polole.
All right, next we got Compassion and Choices and Hawaii. Compassion and Choices, Hawaii. So Compassion and Choices and Hawaii Keiki Museum, improving care, expands options, and empowers everyone to chart their end of life journey. Now they've partnered with many local organizations, including the Hawaii Keiki Museum. The Hawaii Keiki Museum connects children to Hawaii Island through hands-on exploration of science, technology, engineering, art, and math, STEAM. Teachers, the Keiki Museum can bring science and STEAM exhibits to your school. So give them a call. Again, this is Compassion and Choices and Hawaii Keiki Museum.
When you go to the museum, everybody is so busy building things, putting models together. It's fabulous.
Fabulous.
And then the Hui Okinawa Kobudo Taiko. Exciting taiko. Approaching us is the Hui Okinawa Kobudo Taiko float. They are part of Hui Okinawa. And this year, Hui Okinawa is celebrating 125 years since the first 6 male immigrants from Okinawa arrived in Hawaii on January 8th, 1900. Hui Okinawa is holding a Hari Boat Festival on August 16th at Wailoa Park to commemorate the anniversary. Oh, don't miss the Hari boats. It's so exciting and beautiful on our waters right there in Wailoa.
Yes.
The Hui Okinawa Kobudo Taiko. It takes such strength and power to play taiko.
Yeah, it does.
Here they are
actually.
assembling themselves in front of their gorgeous taiko drums, getting ready. We're holding our breath, and they go! Notice, it's not just for the young at heart. It's for all ages at heart.
Definitely all ages.
We see young people and people who have a few more years under their belt.
And you know, taiko drums here in Hawaii, it's very popular.
True.
You will see them at many of our events here on Hawaii Island, opening up a ceremony, opening up an event. Ancient traditions, taiko drums, you know, they take away all the bad spirits and get us ready, makamaka, for whatever festivity we are about to celebrate. So
that pulse, the timing just is stirring, inspiring. And look at the smiles as they play.
next we have coming up Halau na vehi o kai poa aloha. Halau na vehi o kai poa aloha under the direction of Kumuhula Ipole Lindsay Asing, located in Kaʻū, Puna. This is their third year participating in the Merrie Monarch Royal Parade and look forward to participating annually. Halau na vehi o kai poa aloha is committed to the Hawaiian culture, our kaya ulu, and our native traditions.
They all have those wonderful t-shirts too.
And I will point out my favorite plumeria.
Pumalia. The wonderful thing about the Pumalia is that it's beautiful for a very short time.
Yes.
So you have to enjoy it when it's ready to be picked and used, and then it goes its way, yeah? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Aloha, aloha.
Adorable.
And they've layered the pumalia over their ears, of bunches of blossoms.
And I think that's what I love about the plumeria. You know, it goes with almost everything. In fact, it does go with everything.
And that
Anything and
scent.
everything that you wear.
Yeah. Okay.
Royal Parade to the park participating annually. Thank you so much. Aloha.
I just love the spirit with each of the groups that has walked by us today. You know, there's a lot of planning. We know it takes months and months to get their ideas together. Then there's the actual hours spent, you know, that mad rush in this week to bring everything, the people, the flowers, all the other accoutrements, if we use the French word, stuffs, to make it happen. Because we see everything here from decorations to signage.
We see the final product. That's
the
what we
final
see.
product. But it takes so much preparation. And then we get to sit back and enjoy it. Lucky us. Lucky we live Hawaii
You're
in so
right
many
about
different
that.
ways. It's true.
Coming up next, we see the representation of Lanai with the Pa'u unit here. Our Pa'u princess Lanai of Lanai is Bernadette Kahealani Silva Navor. And you can see the page.
Striking colors. Oh,
Getting us makoko, getting us ready. Introducing us to our princess of Lanai, born on the island of Oahu. Her family relocated when she turned 2 to Mokuokeawe, where she was raised in the majestic Miloli'i, South Kona. Reminiscing of her early childhood memories of riding horseback with her ohana in the mountainside and valleys of Kaʻū. Kaʻū is representing today, I have to say. Now, Bernadette resides in beautiful Kaʻū, where she spends most of her days raising and enjoying the sounds of laughter of her mo'opuna. The opportunity to ride once more in the Merrie Monarch Parade brings joy to her eyes and allows her childhood memories to come to life once again. Looking regal.
striking to have that orange against all the deep black colors.
Representing the island of
Breathtaking.
Lanai.
Breathtaking. breathtaking.
Perpetuating her Hawaiian culture gives her the chance to teach, to educate, and reminisce of the good old days with her ohana, as her late father once rode as a pa'u rider. It was full of ranching, farming, and once the exile island. So the page is Carlos C.J. Navor. And then, of course, we're looking at some of the attendants here. Dana Timbressa, Meliana Tremaine, and Kavehi Gonvales. The outriders, Ashley Silva, Clayton Tremaine, and our favorite, the Pooper Scoopers, Harold Timbressa, Dayton Timbressa, Xavier Timbressa, Messiah Timbressa, and Radiance Labrador,
It's
all
a family
representing,
affair.
yes, the
Just a
island of
family affair.
Lanai.
And look at this gorgeous pooper scooper. It's a float unto itself. Look how beautiful that is.
Now that is creativity.
We have some woven leaves, the new leaves, and beautiful. It's a sail there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And it in itself looks like it could rival the hokulea.
Let's welcome Princess Bernice Ayalani Silva Navor, born island of Oahu.
That radiant hairpiece, her decorations, just
Absolutely
crowning
gorgeous.
glory, literally the crowning glory of her pa'u lole, pa'u mekanu. Beautiful. Our island is lucky to have her here now. Her graciousness can be shared in our back door.
To ride once more in the Merrie Monarch parade brings joy to her eyes and allows her childhood memories to come to
So beautiful, so gracious.
perpetuating my Hawaiian culture gives me the chance to teach.
Vibrant color.
Vibrant, and how the pa'u just kind of floats down to reach the papahele.
So-
It just moves with them.
I will say that so far, she is my favorite, and I will tell you why.
Oh, please.
Look at that beautiful crown on her head.
It's stunning.
The creativity that goes into that, weaving all of those different foliage, the flowers, the color, representing the island of Lanai.
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
The placement even. It's exactly where it should be to grace her beautiful countenance.
When I see or when I think of a pa'u rider, that's what I see. That crown,
So classic example
yeah.
of what it should be, yes. Uh-huh.
the
All
design
the
of that.
elements come together, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. And I must say, they've put a lot of energy into the design of that pooper scooper. It's not just a pooper scooper, excuse me. I'm sure they're going to take it down to Hilo Bayfront afterwards and kind of give it a test sail. What do you think?
Right? Maybe. Hey, you never know.
And then the Hawaii Prime Athletics is here with us as well. The east side of Hawaii Island's newest cheerleading gym. It offers recreational, high school prep, and all-star cheerleading for keiki ages 5 to 18 years old. Give me a T. No. Or we can spell out prime. Give me a P. Give me an R. Give me an I. Give me an M. Give me. Look at them. They're doing it. They're doing it.
Oh,
Fabulous. Fabulous. And very healthy. I always thought that that was one of the benefits of being a cheerleader. You're working your heart. You're working your synchronization.
right.
and,
You're always moving.
always moving.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Your personality shows too.
Absolutely.
And the bows are so darn cute on their heads. Big shiny bows.
Hallelujah. We greatly appreciate it.
So much fun.
Notice there's glitter on their outfits. They've got an ombre coloring too. The gradation of color. They're ready to cheer on the audience, to get you enthused. That's what the cheerleaders are there for, to build up
Yes.
excitement and fun.
So adorable. And again, you see all the different ages. You see the little babies. Oh,
Look at that.
to our teenagers, to our young adults.
Beautiful, positive attitude, lots of enthusiasm. That's the winning combination.
That again, Hawaii Prime Athletics. Now we have Puro Clean of the Big Island, providing water damage remediation, fire damage restoration, mold remediation services, and trauma crime scene cleanup. Commercial or residential property damage from natural disasters is always a potential threat to particular areas like the Big Island. Puro Clean certified experts provide the industry's best water damage remediation, fire damage restoration, mold remediation services, trauma crime scene cleanup, and hoarding or attic cleanouts. Oh, I might have to give them a call for my hoarding. The trained professionals, Puro Clean of the Big Island, will address your property damage needs and get you back to normal quickly and efficiently. So give them a call anytime, day or night, 808-460-4400. That's 808-460-4400. Hurry up. They're waiting.
Cute. They're waiting for us fellows. It's because they're the paramedics of property damage.
That's right.
Check out the title. Paramedics of property damage. You're going to fix them. Right
Clever,
on,
clever.
Right on. And now Pu'o Chiefus Kapiolani Elementary. These are students from grades 3 to 6 from Chiefus Kapiolani School, right down the street from us. They're playing ukulele with some hula dancers who just did a wonderful turn with their pa'u skirts with lively colors. So the kiki are playing ukulele, they have lei, and they're dancing. Good that in our schools, this part of their education is offered as well. The whole person is taught. Music, Hawaiian language, our culture is perpetuated in all of our kula.
I had that same thought. I think that's so important. And, you know, elevating the arts, showcasing the arts through our students. I mean, that's a perfect place to start, right?
That's right.
Teaching them and allowing our teachers to teach them.
And then down the road, when they're at some paina, somebody puts on the music or plays and says, come on, join us. And they will.
That's right. Next, we have Hawaiian Telecom.
Fioptics.
Fioptics. Okay, fioptics.
Yeah, that's a very modern word and concept, and it's exciting, isn't it? Connecting people. Hey.
That's right.
It's all about connection.
Leading,
everything at Merrie Monarch is.
That's right. Telecom. Well, everything in the world is.
Good point.
Yes.
Good point.
But Hawaiian Telecom Fioptics, leading telecommunications here on Hawaii Island, 808-643-3456. You can visit them at hawaiiantelecom.com.
They were just in my neighborhood.
Were they?
They were working hard.
Oh, man.
They
Yeah, we need them. We
Climbing
need
up
them
the
around.
poles, getting it all set up.
Yes.
Yep.
You know, they offer a comprehensive suite of services, including high-speed internet. We need that.
Excellent.
Absolutely. Television, voice, and business solutions across Hawaii Island.
There we go, Fioptics. And then the Pa'u Princess for Moloka'i, Lindsay Iyo. Lindsay Sachie Anuhea Iyo is honored to represent the special island of Moloka'i. She is a third-generation Pa'u rider in the Merrie Monarch Parade. And when she's not riding horse and making leis, she serves our island as the Recreation Division Administrator with the County of Hawaii,
Hey.
Department of Parks and Recreation. This year, she is excited to share in this experience with her two sisters, Brittany Castro and Kelsey Kagawa, and her cousins, Nathan Orvilo, Lucas Mead, and Jason Cardoza, and Uncle Jackie Kalua'u. Kahui Hololi'o o Kalei is the name gifted to their Pa'u unit. Oh, they have a name, I love it. Lehua speaks of a new generation embracing the generations before them and all the teachings passed down throughout those generations. Their unit, along with their nonprofit organization, the Mamo Ha'aheo, are committed to continuing the perpetuation of the knowledge and traditions of their ohana. Oh, how lovely. The most important part of their unit is the Pooper Scooper crew. They admit it themselves. Lindsay hopes that her young nieces and nephews will be inspired to follow in the Ohana footsteps and become the fourth generation of Kaʻū riders. Oh my gosh, look at that. Moloka'i air makes up their Pooper Scooper. Lindsay and her unit would like to send a huge mahalo out to all those who have helped to make this ride possible. They could not have done this without all of them. And they want to say mahalo to the Ohana Moloka'i, who hosted them and shared their mana'o with everyone. They were able to get a true sense of the Moloka'i spirit, and they're forever changed by the experience. So They ride today proud to carry all of these special people with them. Mahalo for the opportunity, they say, to represent the island of Molokai.
Absolutely stunning. The lays over those horses,
Beautiful.
gorgeous. Lindsay, no stranger to our pa'u unit
Yes.
here. Next, we have Hawaii Institute of Healthcare and Training Services, HIHTS. Locally owned training school for healthcare professionals since 2004. They offer CNA training, phlebotomy technician, billing and coding medical assistant program, and also, good to know, funding is available if you qualify.
This is the backbone organization to get you ready to serve our community in the health field. Wonderful that we have these services available to them. That's the Hawaii Institute of Healthcare and Training Services. The more the merrier.
That's
Yeah.
the winner right there. I think that's the next one there. Oh, can I say that? Sorry, I'm not supposed to.
Such a
And the health
beautiful day.
services uses a monstera leaf to protect from the sun. I think that's just charming.
Okay.
Cute, huh? Cute que vale.
Hey, on this day today in Hawaii, anything will go.
It will work. They have beautiful lauki, tea leaves, and anthuriums on their vehicle. Very beautifully decorated. It's kind of like a hula skirt, yeah?
Yes,
Oh my.
yes,
Like
it
their
is.
truck has a hula skirt, yeah.
Hawaii Institute of Healthcare and Training Services.
The Salvation Army Family Intervention Services is with us today as well. And they provide residential prevention and intervention services to lessons in communities on the Big Island of Hawaii and Maui. Its mission is to improve and provide youth with skills for a healthy lifestyle and instill purpose and hope and vision to youth and their families. FIS provides opportunities to achieve academic success and personal resilience, great goals. The specific programs within the Family Intervention Services include emergency shelter for teens from the East and West, prevention programs, na ho'ola pono, independent living skills, no ho'olu, safe home for girls. Great programs provided by the Salvation Army Family Intervention Services. Ke Kamapuno in Kona as well. It's one of their programs. And Kanehoalani, safe home for boys, and programs in Maui too. Salvation Army is opening a state-of-the-art mobile kitchen, and this is what we're seeing in front of us today.
Incredible.
Measuring 35 feet in length.
Wow.
It's a versatile and impactful addition to the nonprofit, helping to expand their reach on the Big Island. And it'll serve as a resource center during emergencies and times of disaster. Oh, how wonderful. The mobile kitchen has a capacity to serve about 2,500 meals
Wow.
a day. Its home base will be at Salvation Army Communities island-wide. Great to have them with us.
As you can see, coming up, we got the Island of Hawaii YMCA.
That's where I do my Zumba.
The YMCA strengthens community through programs and services. Healthy Living program includes access to over 50 fitness classes where you can go join Auntie Jackie and go do Zumba, yoga, whatever it is they got there. They got weekly classes. They even have a fitness center equipped with full body workout and cardio machines. They also have kids' day camps there. They're available throughout the school year during school intersessions. So check them out, YMCA. We are a better we are a better us because of you.
That's true. And look, they're doing
and
YMCA. Those people can move. I'm so inspired when I'm there. I go about 3 times a week, and we all sweat together, we all sing together, we all move, and we all laugh together
I
at the
love
YMCA. It's a great pico for our community.
Yes,
they
it
offer
is.
many kinds of services besides the fitness programs and all the courses that Hoʻoikaikakino strengthen your body and give you a different outlook. Hey, get ukulele too, and get oh gosh, you name it, you've got it there. TSA check-in. I could go on and on. But see the spirit? That kind of enthusiasm marks every day we spend at the YMCA.
Fun energy.
It's conveniently located too, right next to the university. Great place to be.
That's right there off of Lanikaula Street.
And you know, just making the letters with your arms is ho'okakakino. They're strengthening their bodies just with that. I love it. Their keiki program is so sweet, and I've actually done some drama workshops for their other program when they're in residence. So they're open to that kind of enhancement of learning at the YMCA. They think of the total human being,
And that's
which
important.
is really nice.
And
Very
it's needed.
important. Definitely so. Woohoo!
They have a huge crew today.
They're strutting their
All
stuff.
representing the YMCA. Oh, they're going to take us to town right now.
And we've even got some Tahitian. That's the
Here we
woman
go.
who teaches Tahitian.
Yeehaw. Got Barrett Otani out there. Look at Barrett.
I love
Working it.
Look at, check out.
Bringing the energy. Yeah, you go, Barrett.
They're inspiring and perspiring. Both, right?
Yes, that's right.
Hey,
I think
too
more
good.
perspiring than anything.
Hey, they have style. They're so good.
So cool.
Excellent. So not only Zumba, we got some Tahitian going there too, notice. Yes.
Amazing. Yeah, YMCA
If
representing
that doesn't
today.
want to make you go down and sign up.
I know, look at you, Auntie Jackie. She wants to get down there and go join them
I love
already.
Zumba. All the old music and stuff. My teacher, Harriet Rocha, I adore her. She keeps us healthy and vibrant. So wonderful. Look, the enthusiasm. Come on down. Sign up. Hilo High School Viking Band is next. Oh, check the numbers and
They
the color
are
and
representing
flash.
today.
Na liku lehua o Hilo Hanakahi. Established in 1906 and located in Hawaii Island, Hilo High School is rich in tradition and honor. Their own hula class, Na liku lehua o Hilo Hanakahi, is led by Kumu Avapuhi Duldulau, accompanied by the Hilo High School Viking Band under the direction of Mrs. Kule Arceo. Hi, Kule! Leading the band are drum majors Tyler Mogg and River Flynn. Hilo March has been adopted as the island song of Hawaii, the Big Island, Mokokeawe. Written in the summer of 1881 by Royal Hawaiian band member Joseph Kaʻū. The band proudly represents the blue and gold pride of Hilo High School. Once a Viking, always a Viking. Yee-hee. Wamaikai. My mother graduated from Hilo High.
Oh.
I love it.
So did my mom and dad.
Oh,
I think
there
at
we
one
go.
point we only had Hilo High School on this
You are right,
island.
Homa. You are right.
In Hilo.
That's correct. We have to stand up. This is our Hilo March. Nani a o Hilo, i kaulu vehi vehi, o ka leua, lei o i'i, ia ka malihini, mea ole i ke kono, a ke aloha. I'm so thrilled I got to homogenize with you.
Oh, Glow Hawaii House of Cheer is coming up next here, representing God Lead Our Way. Our mission is to provide high-quality coaching in cheerleading, to teach life lessons of hard work, teamwork, sportsmanship, and integrity. We build strong, humble cheerleaders and encourage them to be their best at all times. We pledge to provide opportunities to excel in the sport that they love while they grow in their accomplishments and self-esteem. Now, today we bring to you a Glow cheerleading float filled with love. The Keiki of Glow share their aloha with the wonderful people of Hilo, Hawaii. Glow, God lead our way.
And they're sparkling.
Definitely glowing.
Woohoo! Oh, they got sass. They got style. They got fun. Hooey! Cute choreography. The Miss Hawaii organization Miss Hawaii America, empowering women to lead since 1948. Welcome, Haley Cheney Kane, Miss Hawaii 2024. There she is. Oh, okay, I gotta sing the song I sang at Miss Hawaii. Will she be Miss America? Many years ago, Sing Out Hilo sang for Miss Hawaii, so we got to sing all those beautiful songs. Oh, look, she got a Hilo umbrella. She's so beautiful. Look, now see, that shows her poise. She knew how to handle the umbrella. She belongs in Hilo. Isn't she pretty?
You have to know how to handle an umbrella in Hilo.
In Hilo.
Yes.
And you have to have that graciousness she has. That's one of the things I think pageant participation trains you. How to handle any situation, and look how lovely she is.
Absolutely.
Aloha. Beautiful. Will she be Miss America? I love. I had to sing the other song too for the evening gown. Just pretend you're in Atlantic City, and then you get to the point where you say, "And 1/4 turn now, well, 1/4 turn now, if you please," and they would turn. Cute, yeah.
Oh, that is cute.
It was really cute.
That's
all
different.
the stuff on stage they had to do.
Whatever happened with that?
I
Singing
know, one time, yeah.
singing for them. Next, we have coming up here representing the island of Oahu. We have Pa'u Princess of Oahu, Kelly Wren Klaboff. Not sure if I'm saying that correctly.
It sounded good to me. What a beautiful name. It's
It
musical.
is.
Yeah.
Dr. Klaboff is a large animal veterinarian and sport horse breeder here on the Big Island. Really, that is amazing. Today she is riding on one of her homebred warm blood mares. Now, when not working, Dr. Klaboff enjoys writing and illustrating children's books about her favorite pets and patients. Wow. Proceeds from the sale of her books benefit nonprofit organizations dedicated to protecting and preserving the creatures in her stories.
How lovely.
Now, as this year's Princess of Oahu, Dr. Klaboff is promoting awareness of the negative impacts humans have on Hawaii's native wildlife, especially the endangered monk seal. So we have our page, Dawn O'Keefe. We have attendants, Jessica Middleton. Outriders, Mahia na Ho'oi Kaika and Lon Coleman. And of course, our pooper scoopers, Summer Cockcroft, Liam Cockcroft, Amberlyn Hickok, Eliahi Middleton, and Audrey Nodland, all representing the island of Oahu.
And that's a doctor who walks the walk and talks the talks and uses her gifts and her occupation to celebrate for the Merrie Monarch parade.
I just love yellow, that color.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely.
And we've got a big turtle for the pooper scooper. We are on the beach.
That is a...
Oh, makaha kai me ka honu. Kiuke vale. Yes. And then we have our International Junior Miss. It's the crown of opportunities that cultivates self-awareness in today's youth and young women. Contestants hail from diverse backgrounds and different countries. This distinguished event offers more than just a competition. It's a journey toward personal development and growth, with a focus on recognizing excellence in various categories, such as modeling, public speaking, and academic achievement. IJM will award over $250,000 in prizes, travel, and cash scholarships at the upcoming international finals. And my dear Aspen Taylor, Hanu has been crowned the new international, junior miss. I adore her. Junior teen. In January, she proudly represented, I'm going to cry, you guys, Hawaii at the International Pageant in Virginia Beach, capturing the hearts and the judges and earning multiple awards before bringing the prestigious title home at just 15 years of age. She is the 9th grader at Kekulo
Yes.
Passionate advocate for child abuse prevention and peer-to-peer bullying awareness. What a wonderful platform. Wamaikai.
Kumukahi Health and Wellness provides a safe space for all of Hawaii Island's residents, all shapes, all sizes, no matter what color Pa'u unit you ride in on. We celebrate everyone who comes through our doors. We provide MedQuest enrollments, testing and vaccinations, harm reduction services, and Narcan trainings. So please Please join us for our Big Island AIDS Walk at Liliʻuokalani Park on May 3rd, which you can find on their website at kumukahihealth.org.
Important services in our community.
We present to you Kumukahi Health and Wellness.
And their banner is colorful. We feel the whole strength of the island of Hawaii with what looks like lava flowing there. Fabulous. Kumukahi is the dawning. Is that where the sun rises on our Mokuʻoke Ave, right? At Kumukahi. And we're with T-Mobile now. Aren't we lucky? They're a nationwide cell phone company. And electronic connection solution is what they offer to us. It's cute how they have all the pink little banners and colors on theirs. And, you know, I think Monstera rules. I love those leaves there as the base for all the beautiful decorations that T-Mobile has presented on their vehicle today. And it's a family affair. I see a little keiki in the back seat, spocking us out too. Wonderful. And it looks like there's some goodies being given out. And, oh, might be candy. What could it be? Something wonderful out of pink baskets. Aloha, T-Mobile.
I give you guys 25 years. I'm giving like 5% discount to announce you guys.
And they're reaching out to the crowd and bringing special items to them.
So nice to see so many different participants here in our 62nd annual Merrie Monarch Royal Parade here in the beautiful town of Hilo, Hawaii.
And they come from everywhere, don't they?
They do. In fact, speaking of which, coming from Oahu today, we got the Kahuku High School Marching Band. Kahuku High School Marching Band, known by the moniker Pride of the North Shore. The Kahuku Band has been serving the North Shore community with music for over 75 years. The band has also represented the North Shore community on tours to neighbor islands, as they are here today, California, Canada, Japan, and more. This year's marching band is the first in over a decade, and their students hope to continue the program's legacy of musical and personal excellence. Kahuku Band students also are active musicians outside of school and perform in ensembles such as the OBDA Honor and Select Bands, Hawaiʻi Symphonic Band, and musical ensembles at Brigham Young University, Hawaii. That's
Look
amazing.
at their colors.
We
I
welcome
love
you,
their
Kahuku High
palule.
School Marching Band.
Beautiful, colorful shirts.
Representing the island of Hawaii.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, it's amazing.
Look at this. Stunning. Not only do we have the kūʻono on the black background, what do we have on these red flowers? Are gorgeous, gorgeous on their black background here. That's what I love about Merrie Monarch. Nobody's afraid of color.
Yeah.
We're painting the sky.
Any color goes in this season.
True, true.
Oh, look at that.
Holo, holo.
Oh, break it down.
They're dancing in the street.
Yee-hoo.
Yee-hee. Da, 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 da.
I'd be dancing like that too if my mom said you can go to Hilo for Merrie Monarch.
Yay. Total celebration. A'alibale. Yellow flowers, red flowers. We've got some white flowers here. Colorful, colorful group from Kahuku. I've always marveled at instrumentalists who can play and walk and do everything all one time.
Absolutely amazing. And again, so exciting that this year's marching band, first in over a decade.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Everything's rallying again, growing with
That's right.
more spirit, more enthusiasm. There's even a real determined guy with his leg in a cast, and he's got a scooter. He wanted to come. Love it. Mauna Kea observatories are a group of non-profit independent institutions with telescopes atop Mauna Kea on Hawaii Island. Together with the community, Mauna Kea observatories strive to steward and protect the natural, cultural, and scientific resources of Mauna Kea, and to deepen understanding of our place in the universe. And their banner shows the beautiful view from the top of the mountain.
And you know, here in Hawaii, we do have one of the most beautiful views from on top of the mountain.
Certainly do.
No
And
matter
they're
what
actually,
mountain you're on.
Do you see they're making snow? So you get here in the hot sun of Hilo, Hawaii, we've got the snow. We call it the snowmobile. Let's call it the snowmobile. We're creating snow in the parade. Of course, that wonderful Hawaiian name was given to that feature that was found in space within the past year. Oumuamua, and the students in Hawaiian language got to name it. I was so thrilled. So
That
that's
is.
something we can be proud of.
That is something we can be proud of. And next we have the Miss Hawaii Island pageant, providing an empowering platform for girls ages 6 and up to showcase their beauty, their talent, and individuality. Our pageant celebrates confidence, personal growth, and community engagement, offering participants the opportunity to develop valuable skills and form lasting friendships. Our Miss and Teen divisions serve as preliminaries to the Miss Hawaii USA and Miss Hawaii Teen USA pageant. Congratulations to our girls for all placing in the top 10 at the state level. That's incredible. In car number 1, Miss Hawaii Island Teen USA Kainani Bata Can Brighter, and Miss Orchid Owl Teen USA Camry Govea. In car 2, Miss Hawaii Island USA Keisha Kahai Inos, and Miss Orchid Owl USA Emma Fincher. Don't they look beautiful in their lole from Simply Sisters? Shout out to Simply Sisters.
Yeah.
We're also excited to introduce our Princess program and its representatives in car number 3, Miss Hawaii Island Junior Teen Ali Iona, Miss Hawaii Island Little Haven Ka'aihili, Mini Miss Hawaii Island or Mini Miss Hawaii USA Honey Lee. Honey captured the state crown in her division this past March, and Miss Hawaii Island Tiny Ivy Rose Johansson. Car 4, Hilo's own Miss Hawaii USA Isha Rose Mata, and Miss Hawaii Teen USA Sabrina Kalma. Oh, look at them looking gorgeous. Mahalo to Georgie's Corner for dressing our princesses today. We are currently accepting applications for their 2025 pageant. So please visit their website at misshawaiiisland.com.
And that's both my cousin and my student. Aisha Mata, yeah, wonderful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. She's so talented and so eloquent and so gifted. There we go. Our Pa'u princess from Kauai, Shana Naihe. Shana Naihe rides in honor of
The Oasis, Puna's newest, friendliest gathering place. Food, fun, and entertainment open every Saturdays and Sundays, 11 to 4 p.m. And every third Monday of each month, the Island Beauties Drag Review, a Manuahi free show representing the Oasis, the owners and founders, CEO, COO, Ryan and Fernando Bryan, and Hilo's own Hawaii Puerto Rican Barbie, Miss Island Oasis own Shantasia.
The Adult Foster Home Association is welcoming Mary Beth Castellan, Mrs. AFHA, that's Adult Foster Home Association, Big Island 2025. Welcome to Mary Beth Castellan.
Next, we have Ka'ohana Kahikilaulani, Mexico.
Mexico!
Representing the vibrant spirit of Mexico, this group of dancers was invited to perform at Ho'ike Night to share the richness of their cultural traditions through dance. Look at them, so vibrant. I love all the colors. With deep aloha and gratitude, they proudly walk today in honor of this unforgettable experience. And their heartfelt thanks go to Halau o Kahikilaulani for the opportunity to make their dream of participating in the Merrie Monarch Festival a reality. Hola!
Woohoo! Such vivacity. Look at that. We recognize those designs. Yes. Ah. And they show the roosters fighting and the dancing in the streets of the different animals. How exciting. All the way from Mexico. Oh, okay. Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies Coalition of Hawaii, a local nonprofit agency, is part of a network of organizations and individuals committed to improving Hawaii's maternal, child, and family health through collaborative efforts in programs, public education, advocacy, and partner development before, during, and after pregnancy. We are here every step of the way, and look at them. Lovely to have the children they serve.
That's right. ʻāina Foundation, preparing communities to excel in STEAM through the application of traditional values and cultural practices. They feature their Ke Ka'a and Nahana mobile STEAM van with staff in Haumana from their Mahope after-school program.
Oh,
That's the
nice.
ʻāina Foundation. Aloha.
Good for them. Taking care of the earth is what they're doing. And of course, we hear approaching the Waiakea Intermediate School Band. Lovely that they've got band at the intermediate level. Marvelous. Here's the 7th and 8th grade student group with varying instruments playing Kuhio Bay. One of my favorites. I love it. Excellent. Start 'em young, right? Start 'em young.
Kaʻū Paliloa is the parent-teacher partnership of our unique Hawaiian language medium education programs of Punaluʻu o Waimea Preschool and Aloha o Kaʻaina Mauna. Punaluʻu o Waimea Aloha o Kaʻaina Mauna. O Kaʻaina Mauna.
Maikai. They are in that view of Mauna Kea up in Waimea too,
Yes,
right?
they are.
And the Marahi Productions are the award-winning Pupu Ori or Tahiti Merahi, located in the heart of Keaukaha. Our lovely dancers are adorned with the beautiful flowers of Polynesia. Here they come. The vivid colors in their costumes represent the passion and joy that the dancers have in perpetuating their beloved Polynesian culture. Hey, Eva I Keaukaha. Here they are.
Hey.
See the traditional skirts? Beautiful coloring. We've got the red and gold again. Yes? He Eva I Keaukaha. That's a Marahi Productions.
Of course, under the direction of their kumu, Tiffany Dela Cruz, who has been a part of the community for many, many years.
Yes.
Always giving back.
True.
Next we have Pacific Gymnastics. Pacific Gymnastics, these are our Pacific Flipper competitive team and recreational gymnasts. They work out from 1 hour to 18 hours per week. While some are in gymnastics for fun, our team athletes aspire to be collegiate gymnasts.
I like the flipper in there because that's what they're doing in the street. Right before us, they are flipping and handstands.
Flipping, tossing,
Look at
turning.
this. Such flexibility. And it's great they've got those gloves on because we're feeling the heat of the floor right there. And they're still able to do these wonderful handstands.
So much fun.
Balance. Look at that. One after the other. Fabulous. All different ages as well.
Of course, they are led by their instructor and owner, Candy.
There we go. And we see a couple of cartwheels here. And what is I don't know all the terminology. They kind of do that flip while they're cartwheeling.
Yeah.
Got to think, a half something.
You know, gymnast was never something that I aspired to be. Just
sure
because
admire.
I could. What's that?
Not aspire, but we admire.
We admire, yes, from afar. We will watch. I will observe, but I would not be able to do that. No, I'll leave that to the gymnasts.
And the Princess Kea Keola Nui is here with us too, the Pa'u Princess of Ni'iho. She's proud to be born and raised in Hilo and spent her childhood racing up the hills bareback on her favorite horse. Horses have always been a part of everything she does. She is proud to represent her Hawaiian culture by riding pa'u. Her favorite part of pa'u is bringing her family and friends together to create beautiful lei and spending time together all week. Ohana is everything, And she thanks all the hands that make this possible. She also wants to thank the Merrie Monarch team for all the hard work to bring this amazing event to Hilo. And her page is Keokia Ruda. Her attendants are Ana Marie Armijo and Ailani Kuikahi Keolanui. Her outriders, Peyton Reese and Lava Farmer. Pooper Scoopers, Troy Keolanui, ʻaʻala Keolanui, Sella Miranda, Shepherd Miranda, and Bree Kuikahi. This too is a family affair.
Yes, it is. I was going to say, Kia is definitely, and her ohana, definitely no stranger to our Merrie Monarch parade.
Yes. Beautiful, such style.
And
Lovely,
ohana of
lovely.
our OK Farms here on Hawaii Island.
Yes, I loved taking the tour there. Loved doing it. It was a birthday present to me, and I want to do it again. Tasting the herbs that are raised there, the different fruit trees. We can be very proud of their operation.
She looks absolutely lovely.
Look at this, and there's a style and grace.
So gorgeous.
That's part of this. Her horses doing dancing. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous.
I love how she directs the horse.
Is just beautiful. That's right. They commune, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Lovely, and that lei is stunning. The horses' leis are unbelievable.
Look at that horse is bowing. I love it. She just commands and takes control of that horse.
Beautiful.
It's all part of being a Pa'u princess.
And there is the pooper scooper. This time we've got this wonderful, it looks like, we have to see, there's some, I think some water there, the kai there. Does it look like a poo-poo, a shell there?
Yes.
Malama itetai, malama itetai.
And she makes her dad pick up the poop.
Wouldn't you
He
know?
is the pooper scooper. We have Danya's gift right here. Danya's Gift Incorporation, our mission to give hope to families in crisis.
Oh, wonderful. And they're part of today's parade. Lovely, lovely. And we can hear in the distance following Danya's parade, too. What is it going to be? Another band. Our next one up is the Kaʻū High School Cougar Band. Proud to represent the school in this 2025 Merrie Monarch Parade. Kaʻū High School recently celebrated its 20th graduating class, making it one of the youngest schools on the island. The band will be performing Aloha Oi March, composed by Queen Liliʻuokalani and arranged by Hilo's own David Lorch. Beautiful. In bright red shirts. Wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Kaʻū High School Cougar Band.
Always nice to see our students, our high schools, participating in our Merrie Monarch
Wonderful.
Parade.
This is a nice large-sized band, too. So they've got a good, strong program going. Rhythm is there. And I see the teacher there is Lisa, who graduated from UHE's music program.
Oh, wow.
I'm thrilled. And we have the flag crew as well.
All in
Marvelous.
red. Not just their school color, but representing the island of Hawaii. Next, we have Miss Hawaii Elementary, Junior High, High School, and Collegiate America Pageant. Miss Hawaii Elementary, Junior High, High School, Collegiate America Pageant in car number 1, Kinsley, Bryn Ioane. Miss Hawaii Preschool America. Ah, so
Cuties,
precious. And Ryla Kakal, Miss Hawaii Junior, Primary America. Just adorable
Look how cute they are.
in their palaka outfits. I absolutely love it. Next, we have in card 2, Amika Aoki, Miss Hawaii Kindergarten America, alongside Braisley Kekoa, Miss Hawaii Primary America.
Aha.
Miss Hawaii Preschool America. Ryla Kakal is Hawaii.
Oh, and we have Camille Takub, Miss Hawaii Collegiate America.
Wonderful. Aren't they lovely? They're smiling heartily.
Looking beautiful.
Miss Hawaii Primary America. And in car 3,
Okay. You know, the training that these young women go through, I'm always impressed. A few years ago, I got to be a judge, and I was impressed at some of the things they put them through, because they're put in the spot. They have to think on their feet.
Yep.
They have to be responsive. If something goes awry, they're going to have to solve the problems. But that's also training for them when they get out in the world.
Absolutely.
So I was very, very happy. It's a life skill, but it's also, if they acquire the crown, they're going to be representing Hawaii with that kind of savviness.
That's right.
They know how to handle it. Oh, beautiful. She's speaking to our kahikina, and she sends him a little heart. Because, we have to adore everything kahikina does, and she's got this wonderful rapport with him. Lovely.
Once again, we want to thank you for joining us today watching the 62nd annual Merrie Monarch Royal Parade on Naleo TV, the people's platform. The voices of the people thrive on Naleo TV, home of Hawaii Island community media since 1993.
Wonderful.
And you can always visit them at naleo.tv.
And there's been instances where organizations I've been involved with have had the opportunity to do some work at Naleo, and Naleo treats it as a community service, because the instances were in support of various things that needed to take place in our community. I think of Zanta creating the positive experience, some videos about how to use your hands as a child. It's not for hitting. Hands are for clapping. Hands are for dancing. Hands are for a number of things.
Yes.
And Naleo was a vital part of it,
Yes.
real vital part of it.
Yes. So we are almost, well, I was going to say halfway through, but no, we're past halfway through.
I think so. I don't want it to stop.
Neither do I.
I feel like parades are kind of like the highlight of the year.
But you know why you don't want it to stop too? I mean, I know it's amazing and gorgeous, but we're in the shade. So if you are not in the shade here in Hilo, Hawaii today for the Merrie Monarch Parade, you are sweating. But hopefully you have your umbrella. If you've been to Hawaii, though, during the Merrie Monarch season, you know to bring your umbrella or your tent, because you might get rain or you might get shine. So,
Duriger, any umbrella is the thing to carry in Hawaii, in this island, in Hilo Ne. How many inches we have at around 125 plus inches of rain per year?
All I know is too many. I don't know how many inches, but too many. And also, you know, our vendors, I think it's very fitting and funny at the same time that they know to sell umbrellas.
Smart, yeah?
Yes.
I have this plan. I want to get an umbrella operation starting that people put ads on the thing, but everybody leaves their umbrella at the door and you just pick up another when you need it.
Yeah.
And it just has to say Hilo Rains. R-E-I-N-S and R-E-I-G-N-S. Hilo Rains.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be
Maybe there's
so
a Girl
much
Scout
fun.
troop that wants to do that.
Maybe. Or maybe a Zonta.
You never
group.
know. Zanta's a great group. They might want to do that to help everybody door to door. I know they do that in Europe with bicycles.
Okay.
You can take a bike at the dock and ride it and leave it the next place, and you pick up another and go around. So it's something that people, you know, are good about. They're honest. They just take the bikes and leave them where they need to be and use them.
That's beautiful. Yes. We are here in the beautiful Hilo, Hawaii for the 62nd annual Merrie Monarch Royal Parade. I'm Pomai. We got Auntie Jackie, Pualani Johnson here,
Aloha,
stranger to Hawaii
And if
Island.
I was in the crowd today, I would have brought my uncle used to call it his baniki. I would have worn my baniki and bring plenty of suntan lotion. Oh, maybe not.
Hopefully you're wearing your sunscreen today if you are watching this parade.
It's needed in Hilo, Hawaii. We see people in the streets.
They are dancing and they look
Yes,
like they are
yes,
having
yes.
so much fun.
You know, we have so much to learn from our Pacific neighbors, and I think that's what's happening here, because we look like we have some Samoan people from down south in the Pacific ready to dance in our street here.
You know,
it's exciting.
Okay.
So, they are connected with Home Depot.
Depot.
How lovely.
Where you can get all of your building
There
supplies.
you go. And the spirit
other
of Samoa.
supplies there.
I love it. Many, many years ago, I visited Samoa, and I just loved it, absolutely loved it, because they still had so much of their culture intact.
Yes.
The little kids would be in the street with sticks playing pahu drums. They were singing, they burst into song anywhere and everywhere. It filled my heart, filled my heart, and also inspired all of our group from Hawaii to think, we could do this too. And of course, that's just when the Renaissance was starting, the renewal of Hawaiian language, the building of the immersion schools, the revitalization of Hawaiian culture. So it was part and parcel of being inspired elsewhere. Everybody came back and worked hard, and we are here today.
Beautiful. And look at this Home Depot. I mean, you know, I feel like just looking at this the representation for Home Depot, you can't just go to Home Depot for appliances. You can actually go maybe to learn a Samoan dance.
We can.
Looks like, yeah.
I love
Be
the
part
spirit.
of the team here.
Love their spirit.
Look at that.
They've got a little fish hook that they're carrying. Look at their costumes. This is fabulous. Home Depot has changed forever in my perspective.
They have
I'm going to go
changed.
down there for fun and games now. And for wala'au kekahi, speaking to the workers there, I'm going to ask them to break into dance. Look at this. Oh, wow, it's energized. Shoo.
Home Depot representing in the 62nd annual
That's
Merrie
the
Monarch
spirit.
Royal
That's the
Parade.
spirit.
They are bringing every part of royalty to the parade today.
How could you not get involved and clap your hands and move with them? Whoa, yeehaw! Yee-hoo. Dancing on the float, we've got drums happening. That's the rhythm. Dancing in the street and on the float. Yee-hee. That's the spirit. Home Depot is definitely a part of our community and a part of the Pacific. How fabulous. Following right there, the American Red Cross.
That's right. The American Red Cross plays a crucial role in supporting the community here on the Big Island. They provide disaster relief by offering shelter, food, and essential supplies to those affected by natural disasters like hurricanes, volcanic eruptions, and earthquakes. The Red Cross also conducts disaster preparedness education, encouraging families to be ready for emergencies with a 14-day supply of necessities. Additionally, they also provide aid for military veterans and their ohana. I will say that the American Red Cross is definitely always there. Any type of disasters that we have, they are on the ground, they are action ready to help.
Oh, and my people are right behind the American Red Cross.
Oh boy.
These are my peeps.
I'll have to hold you down.
It's the Zumba instructors. Tie me to the chair. I'm going to leap over the railing and start to boogie, boogie, boogie.
It is a great way and fun way to stay active.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. And then the music. You know, they use oldies, but they use contemporary music. So now I know the tunes of today as well. My grandchildren are so impressed. Here they are dancing in the street. I love it. Big Island Zumba instructors and friends. They provide dance fitness, exercise, and wellness, mental and physical, let me tell you, for ages from moderate to high intensity. Here they are. See, they can be graceful, but they can also jump and bounce and you name it, Zumba folks do it. It's a great, great group of folks.
And next we have Kamehameha High School Band.
Oh, well, what do you know?
The Kamehameha High School Band Hawaiʻi campus here, established in 1996. Part of the Kamehameha Schools system, founded by Princess Bernice Pauahi Bishop in 1887. Located in Kaʻū, the campus serves students in grades K through 12, focusing on academic excellence while honoring Hawaiian culture, language, and values. It plays a vital role in the community, offering a well-rounded education with strong emphasis on leadership and service. This year's band has 115 students in grades 9 through 12.
My twin grandsons are part of this band. My
Beautiful.
Puna are 16 years. They're under the baton of Willie Harris. I go to every single one of their concerts because they're fabuloso. They are so talented, and it is a popular activity on campus. With high professional standards, I adore what they do.
Kamehameha Schools, Hawaii
And they're
School
playing the
Band.
Kamehameha song, the more Kamehameha. Blue and white colors, part of Kamehameha's image and celebration of their heritage.
Yes.
Beautiful. I love seeing joining this band, and so many of them happen to also do some acting on the stage. Kamehameha has a wonderful performing arts program.
Yes, they do.
And it's just one prong of the many kinds of training students can get at Kamehameha. Imua Mekai. Excellent.
Society for Krishna Consciousness, a nonprofit yoga community organization aimed at spreading aloha spirit through music.
That's wonderful. And music is a vehicle for something like that. Music is the language of the world, right? Every
Yes, it
culture,
is.
every location, every bit of geography. Music expresses our spirit, lets our spirit soar.
It is it's a universal language.
True.
Yes.
So very true. So we can use it for all occasions, instances, the happiest moment, the saddest moment, everything in between. Music does it. So that's what the Krishna Consciousness folks are doing, the Society for Krishna Consciousness. They have beautiful instruments. The drums are fascinating in sound. And they use movement as well as they drum along. Their banner talks about being with the Aloha spirit as part of their efforts here.
Again.
And the Society of Christian Devotees of Hawaii, too. I don't know.
Overcoming Faith Center.
It's here on this. Well, where we've got musicians, we've got young people celebrating their participation in the Merrie Monarch Parade. It's lovely because we get to see some of the groups we don't ordinarily see in Hilo, but this is their chance to bring their ideas and their message and their sense of community to the effort here. So this is the Overcoming Faith Center. And it looks like music is also one of their vehicles to
Yes,
express
it
their
is.
beliefs and bring their people together. So the last three groups have used music as a means to communicate and celebrate.
And Overcoming Faith Center, they have also been a part of the Merrie Monarch Parade for a couple years
Nice to
here.
know.
Yes.
That's great. Drum set, keyboards, so much happening here. And we've got little kids singing with microphones. How lovely.
Next, we have Hilo Products Incorporated.
Yes, 1938 was their start.
Yes,
Amazing.
supporting our Big Island farmers since 1938.
Yes.
Hilo's Products Incorporated. Today, joining us in our 62nd annual Merrie Monarch Royal Parade.
Started in 1938 by Mr. Reiji Suzuki. He sold daikon and pineapples and delivered produce by car to Hāmākua and Kaʻū. What a humble start. The 1946 tsunami badly damaged their store, but the Suzukis rebuilt their warehouse. But it was destroyed again by the 60 tsunami. And guess what? They moved to the present location on Maka'ala Street in 1962. Now owned by Brandon Bartolome. With hard work, dedication, and honesty, Hilo Products continues to be one of the most trusted and well-respected businesses in Hawaii. We hear their horn tooting here. We recognize their logo. They've been supporting Big Island farmers since 1938. How wonderful.
That is wonderful.
Look at these trucks. They're so recognized. Hey, they got some groovy logos and signs on there.
Tell you.
Oh, a modern image in how they present themselves, but they have tradition of decades of serving Hilo and the island of Hawaii.
Opihi 107.7. Hey, tune in to Opihi 107.7, new island-wide radio station and the new home of radio personality Gumby. Wait, okay. In 1964 Ford Econoline radio station van.
That's the van they're driving.
That's the van that they're driving. You see
Yeah.
them right now. Opihi 107.7, 1994 Suzuki Every Van. Now, I just want to tell you a really quick story
I
because
gotta hear.
if this is the Gumby that I'm thinking, and
I
yes,
get it.
well, let me see. Is it? Yes, it is the Gumby I'm thinking. Gumby is the reason, and I will blame him for getting me into radio.
We love you, Gumby,
Yes,
for that reason.
yes.
Yay. Wonderful. He was your inspiration.
Opihi 107.7.
Oh, my gosh, how wonderful.
Along with
Oh,
Hula
Pihi
Halau
Wondercell.
o Leilani.
They are with the Halau Leilani under the direction of Mihoko Ogawa. In 1998, under the guidance of Kumuhula O'Brien Eselu, Leilani opened a halau in Chigasaki, Japan.
Oh, wow.
Since then, while continuing her studies under Kumu Tracy and Kiawe Lopez, the halau has been one of Japan's leading hula schools, actively competing in numerous hula competitions and earning many awards over 27 years. It has been 25 years since they first performed on the Merrie Monarch Koike stage in 2000, so they're celebrating their anniversary. They are filled with joy to have the opportunity to perform and be part of the parade. Great celebration. Congratulations. Ho'omaikai to the Halau o Leilani.
So nice to see them joining us here. And we are nearing the end of our Merrie Monarch Parade here on the 62nd annual with the County of Hawaii Department of Water Supply, congratulating all during this Merrie Monarch, all of the participants as it celebrates 76 continuous years of providing safe drinking water to Big Island customers. Now, over the decades, water supply has grown with the island's population. They now operate and maintain 23 public water systems that combined deliver safe drinking water to more than 125,000 people every day. Water supplies roughly 150 waterworks professionals work daily to implement the department's mission to provide customers with an adequate and continuous supply of safe drinking water in a financially responsible manner. Kawaiʻakane, water, our most precious resource.
Yes, definitely that. And huzzah, hooray for the Pepe Ekeo Volunteer Company, bringing up the rear here,
Yes.
located in Pepe Ekeo. They've been serving the community for over 40 years, and look at their classy fire truck. Woohoo! They are committed to helping the community and for wrapping up the Mele Malaka Parade today, too. We celebrate you, those
That's
people who
right.
are first responders who help our community. Gorgeous yellow truck.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Wow, wonderful. Wow. Oh, Puma, you know what I love? I love.
What is that?
You know, Mele Manaka,
Uh-huh.
the parade is everything.
Yes, it
we
is.
have queens.
Yes.
We have princesses.
Yes.
We have horses. We have everyday people. We have refined hula dancers. We have little keiki being pushed along in things. We've got
Yes.
water. We've got fire trucks.
Right.
It is a wonderful representation. So we did a kind of tapestry of what our life is like on the Moko Keawe, our island of Hawaii.
That's right. And how blessed are we to be able to share that with you, the world, right here on Leo TV. We want to thank, of course, all of our volunteers, our staff, and the Merrie Auntie Luana Kavelu, her daughter Kathy Kavelu, for perpetuating the culture through language, through arts, through hula, through music, through food, through all of the local vendors, everyone that are able to come to Hilo, Hawaii every single year, 62 years,
62
to
years.
celebrate our Merrie Monarch
Astonishing.
festivities.
And each and every year is better and
Yes.
better and better. And I have to say bigger too. Because
Yes.
we've seen our streets lined up with people celebrating, purchasing, eating, dancing in the streets. There's this sense of celebration for an entire week.
Yes. What was your favorite float, Auntie
Golly,
Jackie?
golly. You know, I can't help but say, as a Hilo girl all my life, born and raised, plenty of generations, when I see my friends, when I see the county band members who I adore, I think are devoted to raising the arts, I love that kind of thing. Whenever there are children involved, I love that too. So there are certain parade floats that have the keiki there because we're teaching them that you give in your community. Don't sit back and just relax.
That's right.
You be part of the celebration, part
Yes.
of honoring what you believe in, bring it to the kaiaulu, the community itself. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know, I would say the same coming from the similar background as you, the music. However, the pa'u units, the flowers, the horses, the way that they need to and do control the horses, it's just absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. It's incredible. It's amazing that they can do that. And that's my favorite.
So much sophistication.
Yes.
You know, Naleo, if you weren't here to capture this for us, I don't know what would happen for generations to come. So we thank you for being the people's platform,
Yes.
making sure that this is available to all who want to celebrate this tradition that has made Moko Keawe famous and will continue to honor our culture, the land we're standing on, the celebration of our air, our water, our ʻaina, all through the lens of this camera. So mahalo for that. You honor us.
Mahalo nui loa on behalf of Auntie Jackie and myself, Pomai. Until next year, we will see you right back here. Take care, malama pono, and aloha.